All right, hello everybody, and welcome. Oh God, welcome to another show, to another Team Skeptic show. Now, unfortunately, this one's going to be a weird one for you guys, because I'm dead ass sick right now. Not even kidding. And yeah, so FoeHammer's going to take control tonight, and he's going to do some damage on Rad Vlad when he shows up. So with us tonight, let's go ahead and introduce everybody while we're waiting on Vlad. We do have FoeHammer. How are you doing
Hello,
tonight, sir?
guys. I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm struggling, but we're not going to talk about that today.
Makes sense.
Basically, the code that runs the Team Skeptic clone program, it wasn't working properly on the last clone, and this one's slightly defective. So we're going to order
Well,
a replacement. For now, we're just going to have to deal with this one.
well, I'll tell you, I have an appointment tomorrow with my doctor to go in and get some additional blood work done. Because when I first started getting sick, I went and had some blood work taken, and he didn't test me because he didn't think that I had COVID. He was like, it doesn't seem like he still doesn't think it's COVID. He thinks it's something else. He thinks I had COVID months ago, and but of course back then there was so limited testing that he was just like, assume you have COVID and go home and stay home. Do your 14-day, and that's what me and my son had done, was our 14-day isolation. But I started getting sick like maybe a month ago, and he's convinced. He still has to do some blood tests first, but he's convinced that it's either ecological, like something in my environment is causing it, or it's allergies. So, of course, when I first started getting sick at the beginning of the year was when I rescued my cat. So I really, really, really hope that he doesn't come back and go, yeah, you are allergic to your cat, really severely allergic, because I love her too much and I'm not getting rid of her. I'll just deal with this the rest of my life before before I get rid of my cat. But I go in tomorrow to have some more blood work done, and I guess about a week later, within a week, I'll have the results. So hopefully by Friday, if not by Friday, he said Monday or Tuesday, I should get results in. But yeah, I'm struggling, man. Fuck.
Oh, we
Fight.
hope you get
Sorry, I'm an
better.
incredibly awkward person, so um, it's all up to you guys to fill that void.
Oh, all right. Also with us is Fight the Flat Earth. How you doing tonight, sir?
Doing good as always. Glad to be here. Has the dumbass turned up yet, or
No, not yet. Not yet. Um,
no?
but he did email
It's a
me and
shame.
said he's just running a few minutes late. He'd get back.
Yeah, flat earthers don't do being on time. Punctuality. It involves thinking ahead, and thinking in general is one thing that they tend to struggle with. In fact, I'm surprised that flat earthers have got to be adults because I'm sure it must be a struggle for them to, walk and breathe at the same time. Honestly, don't understand how any flat earther eats their breakfast without accidentally digging out one of their eyes with the bottom end of the spoon.
Hell,
Just
hell
It's
saying.
yeah.
probably. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm trying to listen to Fight here and follow along. But go ahead,
Oh man.
Foehammer.
Apparently
It's
my
probably
volume
pretty
went
hard
up.
for them just to walk down the street and chew gum at the same time.
Yeah, no flat earther should chew gum because that's an extra thing they need to think about. Oh, yeah. I hope
All
that
right.
Vlad does turn up
He
because
will.
I enjoy watching flat earthers get ruined. Um,
Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys, that I'm struggling
that's
with
all right.
this right now.
No, it's totally
Uh,
totally fine, team.
I hope you get better. Sorry, I'm just checking my levels on my mic. Yeah, my mic is a little low. I'm sorry. It should be better now. Um,
All
right.
right.
Well, whilst team is getting himself sorted, Foe, you've been preparing for this quite a lot, haven't you? You've been passing around your script and stuff, getting it checked. You realize that you've done far too much preparation, right? You're debating a flat earther.
That's fair, but I wanted to make sure all my information was indeed factual.
Well,
All right.
yeah, but you need to turn up and go, the Earth's not flat. You're a moron, and you what?
Right.
I mean,
Now,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
all right. So let me go ahead and read off these super chats right now, since we're waiting. We do have a new member, Dogs in Finance. Thank you very much, Dogs in Finance. And if I could get up and do a backflip for you, believe me, I really fucking would right now, but it's not happening, not today.
Dude,
But
the guy's become a member. Do a backflip. Fuck's sake.
yeah, I know. Dogs in Finance. If I do a backflip and hurt myself, it's your fault, but I'm doing it right now for you. No, thank you very much.
I just want to say that in the chat, Mikey Cage is now my favorite person in the world. He says, "You're looking like you're slimming down. Nice job. Thank you. You are now my best friend. Team, just get him on. He can take over for you, okay?"
Yeah, that's fine. PhD Tony for 10 Aussie dollars. This is dedicated to remedial taste bud therapy for FoeHammer.
Ranch dressing belongs on pizza. Nothing you
not.
say will ever change that.
Yeah, I'm out.
No.
Sorry, guys. I'm gone. See you later.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Jet
See, the chat's
Guitars.
saying that my volume is a little low. I've turned mine up all the way. You're able to turn up a bit
Oh,
more?
I turned it down while you were yelling at Mike. It was kind of loud.
Sorry.
Turn yourself down a little bit now, because I just turned you all the way back up.
Okay.
All right. And thank you, whoever in the chat pointed that out. Jet Guitars for $5. Nathan Thompson saved 15% or more on car insurance by switching to home insurance. Oh, Jet Guitars, you funny asshole. That was fucking amazing. Dan Robinson for $5 or £5. I'm sorry. Genuinely worried about you, Team Skeptic. Get some rest and be well. Pineapple on pepperoni pizza rocks, by the way. Dan.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dan?
Can I block him?
No. But maybe. He keeps talking shit. Yeah, maybe. No, thank you for your concern. I would say I feel good, except for I feel like shit. I don't feel how it's hard to say. I don't feel like I need to wrap up in a blanket and cover up and sleep it off. Something's just off. I can't figure it out. That's why my doctor feels the way he does. He's like, outside of certain things, you have certain symptoms, but they're very broad symptoms. He's like, you could take a cough and say it's flu or the cold or, COVID or this or that or this or that. He said all this is, and that causes other problems that, then you can associate with things. But I don't feel like I'm not running a temperature. That's why he doesn't think it's anything. He's like, you told me you're hardly running a temperature ever. And, it's, I don't know, but hopefully Dan, we'll get the, oh, there he is right there.
But hopefully,
hey, Vlad, can you mute your, Vlad, can you mute your monitor, please?
God. The typical flat earther entrance.
Vlad,
What's
up, Vasco?
Dude?
Hey,
How's
Vlad,
it going, Vlad?
are you, oh, I don't know if he's, hey, Vlad, you're
Good.
oh, goodness gracious.
All right, you guys hear me?
Yeah, we're hearing you, but are you, yeah,
Get my
because,
wife back in here.
okay, cool. Go ahead and get us ready, or let us know when you're ready, Vlad. But let me go through the rest of these super chats. Gaza, the masked reviewer for $1 or for £3.99
I don't hear those guys.
for a super sticker.
Well, let me shut the camera
Thank you
so I
very
don't see
much.
it.
Let's see. I think I'm trying to see what sticker it is. Oh. All right, and now let me get the rest of them. And then we have Bella Charge, and the reason why I was saving Bella Charge for last is because turn off his camera real quick while he has his family walking around. Okay, I just wanted to pause his camera right there in case he has his family walking around.
I don't know where.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, we had Bella Charge. Bella Charge was, he's actually a Rad Vlad supporter out there. Bella Charge for $5 New Zealand dollars. Let's go, fuckers. I'll have to feed Rad some points just so FoeHammer takes the big L. Let's support Vlad and make the hammer lose. Wow.
Doesn't change the
Just
fact that you still suck.
That's
fucking
harsh, man.
wow. Vlad, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but you have support in the chat tonight, my friend. Bella Charge for, oh my God. Yes, I just realized. Everybody, if you're a member in the chat, share the Vlad blob emoji. Please fill it in the middle. I need to see as many Vlad blobs on screen as possible so I can direct.
Team says fill it, guys. Fill the
fill
hole. Team says. I added the
Alright.
word hole, but you know.
And then Bella Charge for 10 New Zealand dollars says, now team, I want to see 100% bias moderation towards the flat earth side. Think about it. If FoeHammer takes a loss to Vlad, he can never give us shit about how trash we are at Call of Duty, and that's true. If you lose tonight to Vlad Blob, there is no way you'll be able to talk shit about me again at Call of Duty. I love you, chat. I love you, chat. Look at all those Vlad Blobs. No matter how sick your boy is, I will sleep well tonight knowing that you guys are Vlad blobbing daily. Bella Charge for
Team, when you go to sleep, do you dream that you're good at Call of Duty?
Y'all want to hear a crazy dream I had? I can't remember if it was 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago. I dreamt that I met fucking Hitler.
Okay.
Kind of a
Not
weird
even
dream.
kidding. I dreamt that, okay, so a friend of mine, and it wasn't an actual friend, it was in a dream. I had this person that, what I remember from the dream is that I had a friend of mine says, hey, you need to talk to this guy. He's a flat earther. And I was like, okay. So I go to talk to him, and it's like a fuzzy figure at first. And as I'm talking to him, it's coming more and more into picture. And then I start realizing I'm talking to fucking Hitler, and he's a fucking flat earther. And I was like, holy shit. That was like, I woke up immediately, and I had to go puke, take a shit, and then I could go back to sleep. But yes, I dreamt that fucking, I met Hitler, and he was a fucking flat earth idiot. Makes sense, though.
Yeah, it does. I mean,
Joe Whip says team needs help. Hey, Vlad, are you there?
What fucking shrooms are you taking?
It was I was just sick. I was sick, and I don't know how delusional I was, but it wasn't like I was becoming his friend. Like, oh, Hitler, everybody just misunderstands you. No, it wasn't nothing like that. It was more like, are you fucking kidding me? It makes fucking sense that Hitler's a fucking flat earth idiot. You know, so I was just trying to, I was going through all the, like, the sun disappearing behind the horizon and this and that. And then that's every time I would keep talking to him about it, it would just get clearer and clearer and clearer until I recognized it was Hitler. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, where does that even come from? You know, like.
I bet you two started talking and you were like, no, don't worry, Adolf. The mustache doesn't look that bad. Don't listen to everyone.
No, and the thing is I do have dreams about debating people, debating flat earth. I really do. Hey, hold on, Vlad's back. What up, Vlad? Are you back? Can you hear us, bud? No, he can't. Okay.
Vlad.
The thing is I do. I truly, let's see, I had a dream one time that I was debating Jaren in person. And I woke up and I didn't know whether or not I had actually debated him or not. Like, it was that real of a dream.
It's probably for the best that you didn't see him in person, though, to be honest.
Jaren or Hitler? Or both?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
I mean, I'd probably want to set fire to them equally, but, you know.
Oh, yeah. No, I would set fire to Hitler first. I would set fire to Hitler first.
Right. I imagine setting fire to a flat earther would go something like this. Dude, you're on fire. You're only presupposing I'm on fire. No, I can actually see the flames. Yeah, but you just don't understand how optics work. There's smoke coming out. You're just saying that smoke. That could be something else. There's no proof of it. Have you done an experiment?
Hold on. Vlad, are you there? If you're talking, your mic's muted. Yo, Vlad, are you there? Well, he said something.
Apparently, people in the chat are saying that I am a little bit too loud.
Okay, I'll get your audio.
Just talk quietly.
Okay, so while we wait for Vlad to get set up, I want to tell y'all what has also been going on. Oh, I think we had another super chat. Hold on. Let me go over here and get this. Dogs in finance for $2. Vlad should be able to smell the Earth's curve. Hopefully before the end of the night, he will be able to smell that. But, okay, so on top of everything, right? On top of everything, I've been ultimately getting my computer finally set up for everything. You know, like it's been a one stage at a time, one little process at a time, going from the 1070 to the 2070 to the 3080. That's the video card. Going from the 3700 to the 3900 to the 5950. Those are your processors. Upgrading my case, doing all this stuff to make everything just run smoother and better. Okay, so I bought a motherboard that really wasn't working for me. What it would do is it had an upgrading Intel chip on it, and there was nothing, or not an upgrading, but it would constantly update itself, right? But the thing is it kept pushing my download and upload speeds like down to 150 megabits per second, where I'm getting 800 to 1,000 every time I do a test. I couldn't figure it out. Turns out it's the Intel driver that for the network card. So I run up to the place where I bought the motherboard, and I exchange it out for this other motherboard. I get home, that motherboard doesn't work. So now I have none of my assets. I have none of my, I'm not using a Go XLR for this stream. I'm not using my Stream Deck or anything. I literally have nothing to go on this with this. Hey Vlad, I see you. Are you there? Can you hear us? Your mic's muted if you're talking. But anyway, so yeah, I'm stuck now with a computer that won't work. My son has graciously donated his computer to me for the evening, just so I can get this stream done. And now we can't get Vlad. That's just how it is every time. Every fucking time. WF6i says I have 300 megabits up and down. Yeah, that's good. Actually, 300's good. Even 160 would have been good enough to do anything I want to do. But when I want to bring in people and I want to send 1080p to them and receive 1080p back, I can't do that with 150 megabits down or 300 megabits down. It just need more. So, yeah, sucks. I'm not feeling great and my computer's dead. Yeah. You know, stick a knife in me. Call me done. Throw me on the grill. Wrap me up in some foil and put me next to the corn.
Stick a fork in me. I'm done.
I'm dying.
Although you're so skinny, I imagine cooking you would be kind of pointless. It just be, you know, make a broth out of you, maybe.
Yeah, I just go stand
That
in
might
the
even
sun
be a
a
little
little
bit
bit.
too much.
I'll go stand in the sun for about 20 minutes and that cooks me enough. Vlad, are you there?
No,
Can
you just
us?
evaporate.
I can't hear your mic, Vlad, if you're talking.
Vlad.
Dang, Vlad, it works every time, bro. It works every time with you. You're like the one flat earther that we can count on that will show up and connect easy. I had faith in you, Vlad. Listen, Vlad, let me read this super chat. I need to read. Yeah, I can read signs. It says that you're retarded. Yeah, we knew that though. We knew that. But Vlad, let me let me read off a super chat for you, okay? This is from
So
Bella.
he can hear us then.
Yeah, he can hear us. Bella Charge for $5 New Zealand says, "Let's go, Fockers. I need to feed Rad Vlad some points just so FoeHammer has to take the big L." See, there are people in the chat that want to see you finally win at something, Vlad. There you go, beat on your chest. And this one also came in, 10 New Zealand dollars. I want to see Team Skeptic be a 100% bias moderator for Rad Vlad. So, yeah, they want you to win out there just so FoeHammer can eat some crow. But for that to happen, we're going to need you to get a mic that works. Oh, man. FoeHammer, man, come on. You're quiet over there. We need to get you in and out and talking, man.
Normally, I'm a pretty quiet person until I start talking about things I love, which this basically sums it up.
And we're going to talk about a few things you love tonight. Some things that you and I have been talking about for a while now.
I need to ask an important question, FoeHammer. Marvel or DC?
Neither. The boys.
Okay, I understand, but Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Get out.
Thank you.
100% Marvel.
No, you get to stay.
Why?
You get to stay.
They copied all their characters from DC anyway.
Hey, Rad Vlad, give me one middle finger if you think DC is better than Marvel, or give me 2 middle fingers if you think Marvel is better than DC. Give me 3 middle fingers if you don't know what the... Give me 3 middle fingers if you don't care. Them ain't middle fingers.
All right, Vlad, get your mic to work.
Hey, Vlad, go into Chrome and make sure... Oh, wait, hold on. I know something. I'm going to tell you over here real easy. If you right-click on your sound properties and you go to Sound Control Panel, that'd be in your bottom right-hand corner, okay? Right-click on the little speakers. Go to Open Sound Settings. Click on Sound Control Panel. Click on Recording. Go to your mic and right-click on your mic and put Set as Default Device. And I'm sorry, Set as Default Communication Device. That's what it is, not default device. Default Communication Device. Once you do that, restart. You got to close out Chrome or whatever you're using, and then come back in, and that might fix your problem.
The chat wonders if we can just get Vlad to do the debate via charades.
He actually, hey, listen, no lie. Vlad sent me some evidence.
Which is a first.
Evidence?
Vlad sent me evidence, guys.
Well, you say evidence. It's what he thinks is evidence, right?
Mark Beiser for $6.66. Team, oh, is that you with the laugh track?
Yes. Sorry.
Team Skeptic, if you feel the zombie virus turning you, the offer still stands. I have my shotgun ready. Yeah. No, if I start becoming a zombie, first person I'm calling is you, Mark. I'm gonna have you come over and, huh?
One shotgun?
Yeah, exactly. You're only bringing one, Mark. Oh, a shout out to somebody in the chat. One of my favorite people of all time, the Mexican Blob. Great to see you, Mexican Blob. You're the best. Let's see. Yeah, Jin's you says, Team Skeptic, I noticed you did not say it was convincing evidence. As a moderator, I can neither confirm nor deny whether it was actually convincing or not. It was not.
I think we got everything we need from that reaction, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Rachie in the chat, I know that you're pushing this whole, I'm not sure if it's flat or a globe, but don't flat out lie to me. You did not learn at school that level is horizontal, because level is not horizontal and school would not teach you bullshit. All right? You are either mistaken or you are being a willfully ignorant liar. Which is it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't know that level was could be curved. I mean, I'm not saying that it was taught to me that way, but I never knew that you could assume that the definition of level being curved until I actually got into flat Earth and I realized it. It was Sean Hufford who really opened my eyes to it, because when you're saying something's level, you mean to say it's at the same level as something else. You know, with a reference point.
I mean,
so to say something is level means that whether it's a reference point or a reference line or a reference square, that it corresponds with one point that's equidistant to along the entire edge, or I guess it wouldn't be a square, but a circle. Like a circle, if you drew a circle that had a circle with a radius of 2, right? And then you had a circle with a radius of 4, and they were both had the same center point, then you could say that the circle of radius 4 is level with the circle of radius 2, because there's no point on the circle 4 that's not equidistant from the circle 2, So it stands to reason that it's at a different level, but it is level. Every point on that is at the same distance from the reference, which is the circle with radius 2. So I would never say they taught me that in school, but at the same time, I didn't even know that until I started getting into flat Earth.
I mean, I don't think they'd even talk about that kind of thing at school. That's not really things you would learn at school. You learn about the basics of maths and physics and stuff. I know I learned about the meaning of level when I did my physics degree and my engineering degree. You have to know what level means to be able to do calculations correctly for force vectors and stuff. So, there at no point would unless the teacher is a moron, at no point would a teacher tell a student that level means horizontal, because like level and flat, they are different words and they mean fucking different things.
I am going to send you an invite to send to Seek Truth, Speak Truth. I want to bring him in. Hey, Seek Truth, Speak Truth. Let me know in the chat if you're free. And everybody that's wondering what's going on, Vlad has connected. He's just having some issues right now. We're going to give him a little bit of time.
I mean, he has issues all the time because he's a flat earther, in life in general. But he's specifically having issues getting his audio to work.
But Speak Truth, Seek Truth, Speak Truth. If you're available for tonight, I'll bring you on as a guest moderator to hang out with us while we go through all this.
Yeah, no, you guys actually taught me what level actually meant compared to flat. One of the reasons why I loved watching you guys is because how much you actually teach us about basic physics concepts that most of us really would never know otherwise.
Yeah, and the thing is, right, there's no reason to be ignorant about these things. All right, you might not know about them, and that's fine, right? But if you are someone who is trying to redefine science and say that all of physics is wrong, then you really should know these things. If you're a baker or if you're a greeter or Walmart, you probably don't need to know the definition of horizontal, tangent, level, but if you're someone that is trying to redefine the paradigm that we live in and say that all of science and physics and maths is wrong, then you fucking need to know what the definition of level is.
I think that's one of the biggest problems with flat Earth. You have people like Quantum Eraser, JM Truth, the whole 20-second discrepancy thing. And JM Truth got that from one of the members of our community.
Yeah.
Hey,
Rachel's pissing me off now.
Fight. In the VMix call, there's a link. Will you email that to Seek Truth, Speak Truth, please? We're gonna give him a chance to come on and be a guest moderator to hang out.
Rachel, you just said something that confirms to me that I now know you are a Poe. She said, "Nope, I also learned there were 9 planets." You know what? That's because the definition of planet has been changed. And anybody who is in this fucking business knows that. Everyone knows that before Pluto was called a planet, but we found out things about Pluto that meant we had to redefine what Pluto was. So Pluto's one of the planets didn't go away. We stop the hashtag. Pluto's a planet, bitches.
Mike Brown, right? That's the guy who killed Pluto. Mike Brown. I'm coming for you, Mike.
Yeah. So Rachel, just to stomp this stupidity out, okay? The definition of a planet changed. They changed the definition to mean that not only do you have to be a certain size, but you have to have cleared your local orbit, which means that there cannot be anything in your orbit that is relatively similar in size to you. Pluto does not meet that definition. Therefore, we said, okay, Pluto is no longer known as a planet. it's still there.
So let me ask you a
Okay?
question. Let me ask you a question about that. If there was another planet, Earth, on the other side of the sun, and they rotated around the sun, they orbited around the sun to where we never saw the other planet, would we still be a planet because we have not cleared that planet out of our orbit?
Technically, no. We would not be a planet because we wouldn't meet that definition. We would be. I don't know
I'm
what
with
the definition
Flair.
would be.
I'm with Flair. I love you still, Pluto. You'll always be a planet to me. Hey, did you send Seek Truth, Speak Truth that link?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find his email. Sorry.
Okay.
And I know I've got it saved somewhere.
I don't. Maybe I can. My son doesn't use Chrome. What's wrong with him? Yes, he uses Firefox. I'm using his computer. He needs to get a life.
I mean, you're going to kick him out now, right?
Yes.
Brave browser's where it's at.
Yeah, I do use Brave as well, but
Chrome is just so good for working.
Hey, let's see. There it is, right there in the email. I was just about to ask him to.
I've just found his email. Vlad, you sorted yet or what? Come on.
Yeah, come on. I figured this out in 30
reconnecting.
seconds.
Vlad, you need to be sent a link to Skype or Zoom or Discord, Facebook, Google. I can send you a link to whatever you want to get you in here.
Harry M.
I mean, probably not
I
MSN
have
Messenger.
a name now. I have a name now. Your son is smart. Harry M. Firefox is better. Take it from someone who uses both. Harry, get out. Get out now. Opera has VPN. I think Brave does too, right? Brave browser has VPN.
Brave does.
Hey.
Brave also has Tor.
Vlad.
In it.
Vlad.
Vlad Blob Part 2. Look.
Araxis, yes, I have 2 children. Vlad,
somebody,
hello.
Somebody said
Can you hear
that somebody asked if I was muting him. No, Vlad is not muted. He is good to go.
Vlad, you there? We heard you for a second. You just came in and went, hello, and then
yeah, he
off.
did. You heard that, right? He said, hello. I thought that was him. Come on, Vlad. I got confidence in you, man. I told you, my money's on you tonight. I'm going for the underdog. Or the lol cow, I guess. I'm going for the lol cow.
I mean, it's bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
That you're going for your team.
Nathan, what? Nathan, I'm trying to stream. Nathan, what is it, Nathan?
Official Flat Earth and Globe discussion. We got 140,000 members in there. The group was just deleted a few minutes ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Was there somebody in the crowd that was like, oh?
Probably.
Oh, Vlad! Vlad Blob! Yes, we can hear you!
Yay!
We shall have a debate tonight!
So, and I'm on the... Am I on the TV? Are you guys hear me all right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we hear you. And yes, you're on the TV. Did he really just ask if he's on the TV? Do you not know how YouTube works?
On the TV. Hey, Vlad, I told you you have a lot of support in the chat tonight, right? Everybody, all my channel members support you so much tonight. I want to see the channel members show Vlad some support right now. If you don't show your support for Vlad and him winning this debate, I'm kicking you out of the membership program. You can keep your money. I need to see support for Vlad. The Vlad Blob needs to happen. Go. All right, Vlad. Now we can get it started. Basic trigonometry for £2. Great job, Vlad's wife. Did your wife fix this?
Yeah, you got a good woman there, Vlad.
Oh, he's back. He's back. All right, so there you go, Vlad. I don't know if you can see the chat or not, but that's all Vlad Blobs right there. Everybody loves them some Vlad. Okay. Now, Vlad, we have introduced everybody but you. So let me turn this over to you and let you introduce yourself. Go ahead there, guy.
I'm just going to take a Riley while he's...
All right, what's up, guys? Glad to be here. Thanks for bringing me on again. With me, I was just like you guys. I went to school, I learned Earth was a ball. And I never questioned it. And then when I was looking at some YouTube stuff about flat Earth, and I was like, man, that's stupid, you know? I wouldn't even look at the videos until one day I got to Eric today, 200 proofs Earth is video. And I said, that is quite a confident title. This man is saying he has 200 proofs Earth is not a spinning ball. And like after like 1 minute, not maybe like 5 minutes, man, I was like, whoa, there's something to it, you know? So then like kind of blew my mind. I looked at videos and thought about things. The more I could see, there is a deception going on. And then where we live is not what we're told. And I'm not saying it's the flat earth model either, because I believe that is also given to us by the same system. So they give us just enough proof to believe it, but not enough to convince you guys. And same goes for you. You know, but what I do refute is that we're on a basketball floating around, spinning around in space. That
You stupid.
I don't buy.
Well,
Said that.
Vlad, I'll say like this: of all the people, right, and we get a lot of flat earthers that come on, I do think that you're one of the few people who is not a Poe. So that's why I don't mind having you on, because I believe that everything you say and feel is genuine. Now, if I'm wrong,
So what you're saying is you think he's genuinely stupid, right?
as a moderator, I will only be biased towards Vlad tonight. Sorry, FoeHammer. I'm only going to be biased towards Vlad tonight. But yeah, so I do actually believe he's genuine. And Vlad, I don't mean to speak to you as if you're not here, but I do actually think you're genuine. And
he's not here.
I appreciate that. You know, honestly, I appreciate that. So let's have a good
team.
Yeah.
The only thing stupid around here is Craig's haircut.
We can agree with that. Anybody that puts a penis on their head
Vlad,
is definitely.
At least I don't have the brainy beaver island appearing at the front of my head.
That's true.
This is true.
That brainy beaver, man. If brainy beaver's airline was a sound, it would be like a fire alarm.
You know,
what I'm saying?
If Brainy, well, look. Here's what I'll say about that. If Brainy Beaver was to cut off his little Eddie Munster that he has in the front of his head, he would look like you. So one day, maybe he'll grow up and rock the rad Vlad. I think he's just not rocking it now because you're a flat earther. Yeah. If you ever become a globe earther, he'll shave it off immediately.
So team, as you're obviously, you know, in love with and supporting Vlad, I will be vigorously supporting FoeHammer. And during this debate, FoeHammer can at any time tag me in at any time he wants, because I'm on his side, because I actually want to support us.
FoeHammer is not allowed to do that. No, FoeHammer, not allowed to do that.
No, you've got my permission, FoeHammer. You've got my permission. Don't listen to Team. I'm the one with the most subs. Don't listen to what he's saying.
Hold on. I control this button right here. I control this button. What did you say, Craig? Oh, that's right. He didn't say anything. Yeah, and I unmuted him. I unmuted him for that part, and he decides to go fucking silent film on me. But yeah, let's get this started. I want to see FoeHammer do this, man. I know you've been watching the debates a lot. I know that you've been preparing a lot for this. Let's see what you have. Vlad, would you like to go first? You actually have evidence. Would you like to present your evidence first? Or would you like FoeHammer to present his evidence first?
I don't want Craig laughing at me right now. I'll let I'd like to see Foe go first. You guys called me out, so you guys go first. I have one start. This has been bugging me for a while. What is a Poe? What is that?
A Poe?
I don't know what that is.
Poser.
What's a Poe? Huh?
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Doesn't necessarily correlate with the word poser, but it also really kind of means a poser. So. Basically, a Poe is somebody who is acting as if they hold a certain belief when they really don't. And not acting for it like a shill would, where it's, you know, doing it for money, you're doing it because it's a job or whatnot. Doing it just because you're here to entertain by pretending to be something you're not. I don't think you are. So that's a good thing.
Well, you're a good judge of character, team. That's why you and me are gonna hang out one of these.
Actually, I think taking you to the bar would be a fucking absolute fucking a party. A party in a bottle.
He would be the ultimate wingman. He would be the ultimate wingman because any woman that's looking at the pair of you would automatically be like, "Well, you're the good-looking one because Vlad's next to you." You know.
All right. So here we go. Let's turn it over to the smart guy in the room. That would be FoeHammer.
Before we start, I do need to ask Vlad: is there any blobfish in your ancestry?
Well, speaking of, I like it better when you superimpose my face over the blobfish, and that's the one I like.
I do agree.
Yeah, team spent a lot of time doing that.
Yeah, no, I got that one. I got that one down. Do y'all not have? Where's my Vlad blob? Where's my Vlad blob at? I need to see it.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
Yeah, now, Vlad, it is an emoji. So see, like people love it. Look at there. You see it in the chat. Look in the chat. There you go. There's the picture. I'll get you that picture. I'll get you the superimposed Vlad blob. But let's go ahead and turn this over right now to FoeHammer and let him present his evidence. FoeHammer, I'm going to give you an unrestricted amount of time, but try to keep it below about 10 or 12 minutes, please. But okay. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Seek Truth's logged in as well.
Yeah. Hey, how about this? Let me go ahead and say hi to one more guest before we get started. We haven't had you on this channel yet, Seek Truth, and I'm glad to finally have you on. We're going to bring you on today as a guest moderator. Can I get a mic check from you? Make sure we hear you okay.
Hello, mate. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. 5x5.
Testing,
That's great.
testing.
All right.
Wow.
So yeah,
good to meet you guys.
Good to meet you too. Good to hang out with you. But you'll be the guest moderator tonight just to kind of hang out, see it firsthand. So, towards
the end, if anybody wants to see a video tomorrow on Jose JG Gonzalez's channel, it would be how Seek Truth is a shill because he's come on Team Skeptic's channel tonight.
Does Jose even still exist, man? I don't even like.
Oh God, he is so salty about Seek at the moment. It's fucking hilarious.
He's
like, I'm the ex-flat earther. You're not allowed to be the ex-flat earther. It's fucking hilarious. Oh my God.
What we'll do? Let's go ahead and turn this over to FoeHammer so we can get this debate started. Yeah, let's go. Here you go, FoeHammer. It's on you.
All right. So Vlad, I was going to start off by asking you a couple questions. If you have any questions at any point, please let me know. I'm going to be talking about mostly ballistics here. And there's concepts that a lot of shooters don't even know that I'm going to be bringing up. So if you have any questions, just let me know. All right, so my first piece of evidence is this. Gunworks. They produce some of the highest end firearms on the market in terms of bolt-action rifles. They're a multi-million-dollar company, and their rifles are extraordinarily accurate. They released a video, team, I sent that to you, on how to collect data on Coriolis.
Hey, FoeHammer, 1 second.
Yeah.
Are you going to present that, or do you need me to present it?
I was going to have you present it because I'm not sure how to share on
here. You can't from your end unless you're using a virtual camera. Can you do me a favor, though? Can you send it to Fight? Because I'm not on my computer and I don't have access to my email or even Discord right now. I'm having to do Discord from my phone. So if you can send that to Fight, Fight will be able to present it. Will you be able to do that, Fight?
Yeah. Just send it to fighttheflatearth@gmail.com and I'll put it up for you.
Okay, and then we have somebody saying, who is the new guy? That would be FoeHammer. FoeHammer is the new guy. He's actually not new, but this is his first debate, so give him some shit.
To stroke his ego, a little bit, there's been a couple of women in the chat that have said I'd smash him.
That's the first time I've heard that.
Wait till
I think Jessica G's a fan.
Yeah, wait till they find out he's only 3'2", that he's actually standing up, not sitting down.
Hey, Craig, you sure they weren't talking about
right now?
Craig, you sure they weren't
What's
talking
that, Blob?
about me? Are you sure they weren't talking about me?
Definitely not. When you came in, they talked about feeling nauseated. I don't know what that was about.
All right, so go ahead. Back to you, FoeHammer.
All right, Fight, you should have my citations.
Yeah, just through.
And it should be the YouTube video titled Coriolis and data collection, or something similar to that.
I haven't got them yet.
And sorry about that, FoeHammer. Normally, I would have been able to take the links and present them. I don't have any access to my Discord other than my phone right now.
Oh, no problem. But that citation's
have
only.
Have they gone?
Go ahead.
Have they gone through? I don't seem to have the email.
Went through on my end. Oh, address not found.
Fighttheflatearth@gmail.com.
Oh, there we go. I put FTFE. I'm used to abbreviating it.
Yeah, I think I might actually start a new email that's ftfe@gmail.com if no one else has that.
All right, now it's actually sent.
Groovy.
So while we're waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead a little bit. Something that Gunworks offers with their rifles for about the small price of $3,250 is a scope called the Revic Optic. The Revic Optic takes every consideration you can possibly imagine, from Coriolis to spin drift to aerodynamic jump in terms of bullet skewing and the way the actual round spins from rifling. If these companies...
Okay. I've got the citations when you need me to bring up whatever one you want.
Okay, let's see here. It should be... now I actually have to go through there and look for my citations. Look at my citations, I'm sorry. Sorry, give me just a second.
That's all right. We're prepared here, guys. We've got this, and don't worry, we've got it.
All right, so it should be the first...
KerstrelBallistics.com.
Right under that one.
Or the
first one
YouTube
labeled
video,
Gunworks.
okay.
It's a 5-minute video.
Link, yes.
Do
you need the audio for it?
Yes, please.
Right, okay, let me just program it into vMix.
And start at about 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Okay.
So while this is going, I'm going to keep talking. They're just discussing how to actually calculate all of these stuff for Coriolis. So Kestrel Ballistics.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Winters.
Kestrel uses windage, elevation, temperature, humidity, latitude, Coriolis, and Yachtvoss. It's a relatively small computer. It does these calculations, depending on which one you get, anywhere from 4 times a second to 4 times a minute to 16 times a minute. Tracking Point does something similar, but they completely digitize it. At 1,000 meters, you get 1 MOA of accuracy. The rifle will not fire until you tag a target and then pull the trigger. These rifles would be unable to fire so accurately with an extra calculation that doesn't actually provide any new data. So these companies would be on the line for millions upon millions of dollars if they were ever sued for false advertising. Their products would get pulled from the shelves, everybody working there would get fired, and every employee that calibrates these and in a management position would be fiscally ruined and would never get into the industry ever again. Why risk it? Why would they lie about something that is so easy to disprove according to you? My next piece of evidence, unfortunately, I don't have a citation for this one, but gundata.org does collect all of the ballistics information for this, so it is easy to verify.
FoeHammer, 1 second. Fight, can you up the quality of the video you're sending me?
I'm sending you maximum quality. I don't know why it's coming through low on your side.
Okay. Go ahead.
I believe it maxes out at 720.
Yeah, it was looking like 144p on the stream.
Go ahead, FoeHammer.
So, Vlad, you would agree that according to the flat Earth theory, a big, heavier, slower bullet should drop faster than a smaller, lighter bullet? Vlad? Would you agree that according to your theory, a big, heavy, slow bullet would drop would drop faster than a small, lighter bullet that's going faster?
Seems to be what you're saying. Yeah. Oh no, I think they dropped the same. One would go farther. The small light bullet would travel further, but it would hit the ground at the same time, right? Is that wrong?
That is correct in our model.
Okay.
But in the flat Earth model, that is not the case.
Why not?
Everything is relative density, correct? So if everything is relative density, my 308 round that has more lead stuffed into a smaller area, well, it's a bigger bullet, but it has more lead per square millimeter than a 243 Winchester round does.
But
so
you got us wrong.
How so?
Say that again, Vlad.
I don't know anyone who thinks what he just said in the flat Earth community or any community, but I don't believe that. I don't believe my buddy just came over.
Okay, I'll move on then. I'll move on.
So in flat, that would work the same on flat Earth. Or
it really wouldn't.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But go ahead, FoeHammer, go ahead. We'll save this for the back and forth.
Hold on. Just to be clear, we don't drop. We don't believe a heavy fast bullet. We don't believe that. I don't believe that. And no, we don't.
Vlad, you keep cutting out. I can't understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Vlad, it might be worth trying to turn off your camera so the bandwidth just comes through your audio.
Is that working?
Yeah, you're just cutting out. So if you turn off your video and just send us audio, it might stop it cutting out. Yeah, we're getting like every third word, dude.
Every third word.
Okay, so I'm going to step in for just 1 second and say we're going to save this part for the back and forth.
Okay.
Go ahead, FoeHammer.
Hey, guys.
Go ahead, Vlad. Go ahead.
Look, listen, team. This is a big problem, and I really wanted to happen tonight. I tried to rush, and I went out and bought a microphone. Let me show you something.
You're cutting out real bad. You're breaking up real bad.
Okay, you see this microphone?
Yeah. I see your microphone.
I enjoy doing it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's cutting out real bad.
Hey, look now. Guys.
Yeah, we can't hear you, dude.
It's not going to work like that. Hold on. It's not going to work, man. We're going to have to do it another day because I bought the microphone so I could sound clear on these debates. I enjoy doing the debates, but it's no fun to debate when you guys don't hear me, you know?
No, I completely
understand.
It's actually, right now, you're coming through perfect right now.
But then it works and it doesn't work. You know, it's not.
No, I got
it's not cool to me. You know, man, I don't feel good because I make some good points and nobody hears it. I'm always frustrated. That's why I got this microphone. That's why, team, I wanted to do a sound check with you before we came on. It's kind of my bad because I got home late from work.
Yeah, I was gonna say I sent you the invite a while back.
I know.
But it's all good. Hey,
I know.
It's all good. Look.
But look, guys,
we'll do,
you know, if you don't, look, man, if you don't mind, I'd like to do it another time because it's not cool right like this. I'll be after stuff I say, you guys can't even hear it. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun for me. You know.
Now, hey, look, I agree with you because if I was in your position, I would want to sound A1 for my presentation.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at you for that. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to let FoeHammer make that decision, though, because FoeHammer, do you just want to throw your hands up and start dancing around and saying, I won? If you want to do that.
It's not a fair debate, honestly. Vlad's having audio issues, so if he leaves now, he's not running away. He's not conceding the point. He's just having technical issues, and these things happen.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, this
How about coming back in? Log out and log back in again.
Yeah, try that real quick, Vlad, and see if you can come back in.
went on with I never thought.
No.
All right, and I want to. Hey, Vlad, I understand, man. I completely understand, and I'm okay with that. FoeHammer, are you okay with that? Are you okay with coming back? It would be easier for me to go ahead and have my computer set up so I can do all the proper transitions, present all your evidence for you, because I do have your evidence loaded up. And I just want to show that Vlad actually did come. And look, he is here to talk about ballistics with a ballistics guy. I mean, this was like the perfect storm coming together, and it just couldn't happen. But Vlad, I totally understand. And then look, here was his next piece. He did have a second piece.
Oh, perfect.
And he even had a third piece. So Vlad, I will say I commend you on at least having something to present. FoeHammer, I'm going to leave it up to you, bud, because I know you've been wanting this and you deserve it. So I do want to still give you the opportunity to have this discussion with Vlad. I think Vlad's a good person. He doesn't just completely ignore. He's kind of fun to have around too. It's like I said, I don't think you're a Vlad, and that's always a bonus for me. So as long as FoeHammer's okay with it, I'll go ahead and make that a future debate, like maybe in a day or two, you know.
Yeah.
As FoeHammer's promotion manager, I'm going to say that this was a clear victory for FoeHammer. The opposition came completely unprepared for his knockout blows. The decision is not taken lightly by our administration. We are claiming this as an outright victory.
And then
Sorry, Vlad.
Games Tech says, "Wow, Spanners in here are fucking shitty and gay. What a bunch of bitchy school kids." Because he was calling FoeHammer gay and this and that, and he you hit him. Okay, great. Now now I can't hide him now. So
promote your show, promote your show. Go pick up your mask.
I mean, it's adorable. People can attack my sexual orientation. It doesn't change the fact that I'm right.
Yeah, but Games Tech, I got some advice for you. Fuck the fuck off. You won't be missed. All right, Vlad, who are you showing off over there, Vlad?
Hey, that's the G-man. That's my wingman.
Let's get your wingman in here. How you doing, wingman? Are you a flat earther? Are you a flat earther too?
Oh,
look at that. Vlad hangs out. What's wrong with Vlad? What's wrong with Vlad?
I hang out with him, but I got my own
sort your friend out, man.
Yeah, right. Vlad even has a goddamn globe. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Oh,
no, but I'm a radio guy. I do heavy metal.
I'm converted one way or the other.
He's trying to convert you into understanding what's going on. So so we're gonna see what happens here down the road, broski.
Yeah. So let's just say it like this. We're going to bring Vlad back on because his mic's not looking so good right now. And we want to make sure that he's A1 in quality. And, you know, I totally understand and I feel for him. So, but yeah, next time he does that, be sure to come around and fucking watch the destruction of Vlad Blob.
It'll be fun.
Okay. Vlad.
But I'll root for him. But I want to see what destruction can happen.
That's all right. You'll be with a whole bunch of people in the chat right now who would be rooting for him as well. So, but yes, I want to say, Vlad, yeah, take care, bud. We'll talk to you later, and I'll be in touch with you via email, okay?
All right. Thanks for understanding, guys. Sorry about that, FoeHammer.
No problem.
It didn't work out, man.
Yeah, it's a straight up loss for you, Vlad. Another loss. Well done.
I know.
It's Vlad, you and I will consider this a tie, okay? We'll consider it a tie.
That's cool. Yeah, but Craig won't give me a break. All right, man. All right, guys. All right, man. See you soon.
Yeah, take care, Vlad.
See you later.
Okay, so seek truth, speak truth. What's up,
Hey,
bud? How you doing, man? I
yeah,
guess
good.
we're gonna turn this debate into just a quick little hanging out with Seek Truth, Speak Truth. Dude, I've been wanting. Hold on, let me get you in here. If you're gonna be, I got your camera up in case you do come back on camera. But I have been wanting to do a video with you, and of course we need to do it. I haven't really had a
We
good
do.
time because the moment I started talking about it was really when I actually just left debunking the flat Earth. It's just pointless to me.
Yeah,
Like I can support Vlad in his efforts to entertain the people and whatnot, but when it comes down to what shape is the Earth, no matter how funny it is, it's not flat. So hopefully Vlad's non-flat Earth friend will help him. But you, my friend, were an ex-flat Earther.
yes, yeah.
Tell the
And
people a little bit about yourself so that they know your history and why we chose to bring you on.
yeah, I mean, well, like you say, ex-flat earther. Um, I myself am trying to sort of not get away from flat Earth, shall we say, because that's kind of where I've come from. But I am getting to that point where it's it's hard on the brain, shall we say, to keep chatting to these guys, and even I was one of them, you know. But yeah, basically about a year ago, I came out of flat Earth. It's just over a year ago now. So yeah, I've spent this whole year just crusading against flat Earth, doing everything I can
Hell yeah.
possible. But really, I'm treading water, and I'm starting to realise that. Um, you know, there are exceptions, but I think
No,
there
let
also
me
will always be flat earthers.
let me tell you something. You're not treading water, okay? And I don't want you to ever feel that way because for a time, I felt that way. And for a time,
Yeah,
Fight felt that way. And for a time, Conspiracy Cats and Simon Dan and all these other people who do what we're talking about, what we do, what we're talking
yeah,
about right now, that
yeah.
feel like we're not getting anywhere. That we're going over Newton's first, second, and third laws of motion over and over and over again. We're talking about
Mm,
gravity over and over and over again. And you think to yourself, I'm not doing anything, right? I'm treading
yeah,
water.
yeah.
I'm a duck. My feet are going 100 miles an hour underneath the
Whack,
surface,
whack.
but
Yeah,
on top, I'm just barely cruising along. It looks like I'm really floating in place. But then
yeah,
every so often, someone like you pops up. And then we all
yeah.
kind of feel good that we put that effort in because even if it's one person, that they don't realize it's not just you that
Mm,
is being saved from utter doom and guaranteed doom. It's your family, it's your
that's it.
children, your parents, your
Mm.
social life, your friends, everything around you
Your mental
instantly
health.
change. Your mental
Oh,
health,
mate. Yeah. Honestly, this
everything.
last year has been so good. Like Fight just said, for my mental health. You know, just realizing that the whole world isn't against me. The whole world isn't trying to kill me. Do you know what I mean? Like that alone has given me a new lease of life, shall we say? To actually just open my mind up to learn the wonders of the world. That helps with mental health. You're closing your mind when you go to flat Earth. Um, I heard a quote the other day, and it said like, I'm sort of paraphrasing it, but like, I'd rather open my mind up to wonder than to close it to belief. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And yeah, and I just think that really hit home with me. Flat Earth, you're closing your mind to belief, and you're not going anywhere then. You know, that's why I look into a lot of things still, a lot of cultures and everything. I honestly feel like a new man. I really do.
So, how do you feel now when you see somebody who's a flat earther? What is the first thought that comes to your head? Do you think
Well,
the same way I do? Hey, that guy's a fucking idiot? Or do you think differently because you came from that mentality?
yeah, I mean, like you guys always give people a chance. You're not just going to call them an idiot without them acting like one, are you? But
Well,
it does get to that point
I have
now.
109 videos that would disagree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I
probably.
mean,
But
if you're a
like,
flat earther, then you are acting like an idiot,
yeah,
and seek truth, speak truth. When you were a flat earther, you acted like an idiot,
I
and
was
I
an
think you
idiot.
realize
Yep,
that. Yeah.
yep. I
Now,
I
often
mean,
say
just
like
in
when I was an idiot.
Yeah,
Well,
like the video that I commented on of yours, I remember is one where you said the disproof of gravity was some water running up a tap.
Yeah.
And I was like, the fuck, man? What?
I love your laugh. The look on your face right now is priceless because this is growth. This shows this shows where you can look back on yourself and see that you actually grew from you broke out of the cocoon. You were once a caterpillar just cruising along on the flat earth, and now you're a goddamn beautiful butterfly defying gravity according to Eric Dubé's 200 proofs. You should not be flying however you do every day. And that look on that face of yours right now, that jubilation means you are fucking flying, man, and I'm so goddamn happy for you.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And if I really am happy for you. So now
it's really made like obviously you guys know Dunning-Kruger. It's really stripped me back down to basics now. Do you know what I mean? And I now know that I am not an expert in anything, and I will never ever proclaim to be one again. If you know what I mean, unless I obviously do study a subject. So I've learned a lot. I certainly have. Stepping away, when I spoke to MC Toon the other night on his channel, I kind of said I'm almost glad I did find Flat Earth because it allowed me to leave and then realise about the world, if you know what I mean, because it's actually given me now an interest in reality, if you know what I mean.
And that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In 15 years, you'll be picking up your PhD, solving cold fusion. Kate came from Flat Earth. The next thing you solve the world's problems.
Well,
no way. No, I mean far from it, dude. Like no, but I'm learning. But
well, I still have a video that I do want to do with you, and let me tell you why I want to do this video with you, right? So when I was big time into Flat Earth, I came across one of your videos. It was a very I like videos where it's a talking head, where it's a person sitting in front of a camera. I don't really like the narrated videos that are just playing, either text on the screen or some person reading off in a monotone voice while there's, B-roll footage going on in the back. I always appreciate and prefer to debunk videos that have somebody sitting in front of it making a point. And you had a very good video. Now, or very good video to debunk when I say that. Like perfect for my criteria for a debunk video, right? So I put it away in my save folder. And a lot of times I just put them there and just go on. And then about, I would say 6 or 7 months after you made the video, after you had already converted away from the Flat Earth, I saw the video. I was like, oh, that's Seek Truth, Speak Truth. And I was like, how cool would that be if I brought him on and had him debunk his own video?
Yes.
Have you be the debunker. You be the idiot guy. You called yourself an idiot. You like you're talking to a younger version of you. Like I'm talking to my idiot 13-year-old version of me right now when I'm like, you're an idiot. Yeah. You're a fucking idiot. Don't do that. You're an idiot. Don't think that, nobody knows you're touching yourself. You're a fucking idiot, Shit like that.
Let's face it.
From an adult
if
to
any
my
of us could go back in time.
Yeah, but from an adult to my 13-year-old self, that's the way I feel now looking back. So, I mean, I would love to bring you on and have you do that, like debunk your own video and have an idiot counter and everything.
Yeah.
So.
To the best of my ability, certainly. I mean, there's definitely stuff now where I look back and I still couldn't debunk certain things I've probably said. But it doesn't mean there isn't a debunk out there. But, like, definitely 70, 80%, like, I really feel like watching you guys and watching debates all the time, like, you're going to learn and pick stuff up along the way, aren't you? So, yeah, man. Probably actually the more I've waited, I'll be able to do a better debunk, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I had my mic muted. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's okay.
I think all of us, if we could go back in time, we would probably just slap our 13-year-old selves, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
With a metal
Big
pan,
time.
an iron pan, a lead pan. I'd cook myself.
Don't be a
lead
fucking
eggs.
idiot.
Yeah.
Also, buy Bitcoin, invest in Tesla. Tesla. Don't worry, just invest in it.
No, if I could go back, if there was any one opportunity that I did not take advantage of, that I wish I would have taken advantage of, it was investing in Metro PCS. I actually had the opportunity to get on the ground floor with Metro PCS, and I thought it would. I didn't think it would ever go anywhere. So I'd worked
I
with
don't know
phone
what that is.
companies.
FoeHammer, what would you say to your FoeHammer? What would you say to your 13-year-old self?
Don't join the fucking army.
Join the Air Force, right?
Exactly.
Well, no. Why would you do that? Because if you tell a 13-year-old not to do something, what's the first thing they're going to do?
Oh, they're going to go do it.
Yeah. So what
So
you want
tell
to do
yourself
is
to
go and
join
tell
the
your
army.
13-year-old self, yeah, join the army. It's going to be brilliant. It's like, this fucking old man telling me to join the army. Screw that. I'm going to go play video games.
To be fair, I did do quite a bit of that in the army. That was like 90% of what I did.
It was almost everything I did in the Navy because I had shore duty, so I was sitting
yet
inside of a.
So all three of you guys are ex-military then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all of us are.
Yeah.
It's a
All
conspiracy. We're
So you
paid
guys,
by
yeah,
the
well, of
military
course,
to debunk
yeah.
flat Earth.
Yeah, none of you. No, I'm only joking. But you guys should look into the old stolen valor videos. I've been watching some of them recently.
Oh
They're quite
yeah,
funny.
Oh God,
I
yeah.
love those. What's his name?
Yeah.
Don something. I can't think of his name right now. The guy that does the fake Navy SEALs. God, what's his
Yeah.
name? Don something.
Ah.
Chat.
Oh, I know what
will
you
know
mean
it.
because he was a
Chad
was a
will know
Navy
it.
SEAL, I think himself,
Shipley?
wasn't he?
Yeah, Don Shipley. That's it. That's his name, Don Shipley.
Yeah.
He's interested. I think YouTube either demonetized him or took his channel away briefly during that time when everybody was losing their channels and getting demonetized. But I saw a video of his where he was talking about that YouTube just demonetized his entire channel. So I don't know if it's still that way, but if not, everybody, if you don't know who Don Shipley is, go check him out. If you like Stolen Valor videos where you get to see people called out for their bullshit, definitely go watch them. I would be a horrible, horrible Stolen Valor guy because, like, not me stealing Valor, but me calling people out because it's been so
I'd love to
long
see
since
it,
I was
dude.
in the military. I just wouldn't recognize, like, I would recognize some of the Navy stuff that if you had it wrong, I would be able to go, wait, what? You know, like if you saw like a 22-year-old or 23-year-old guy walking around with E6 chevrons on, I would be like, say, man, hold on. How did you make E6 that fast? You know, I was in the military. I know how long it takes. You ain't making E6 in 4 or 5 years, you know, so if they're real young, you can actually see some of the things. But there's people out there that will notice seams off, you know, like, oh, wait, that seam on your shirt isn't a Marine official seam. Why are you wearing that shirt? That's not a Marine shirt, you know, and they just know it. And I'm like, wow, I could never do it because I'm just not that observant about what someone's wearing. What were you going to say, Fo?
Or people who can notice even when metals are just a little bit off or flipped around on a rack.
Or notice that you have a medal from 1940s because that's what a lot of people will go and get. They'll put medals on because it's stolen valor. They didn't earn that. They bought it somewhere, which means they also don't know what they bought. Like they just bought something because it looked cool because it was a medal.
Shiny.
They might have bought, you know, somebody's granddad might have given them a whole bunch of World War II medals, and they were like, "Hey, I need to go money here, just go pawn them or sell them." And somebody else comes by and goes,
"It used to piss me
off."
As a submariner, when you finish your submarine training, you get your dolphins. You know, that's your pin brooch with the dolphins that you can wear on your uniform. And for some reason, in the base HMS Sultan, it just became a fashion thing. And people that hadn't earned their dolphins were just wearing the dolphins, and with civvy stuff as well. And I got really offended with that because I'm like, no, I've fucking gone through that training. You know, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at that point, and sorry, team, you carry on.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, because I've never been in the military, shall we say, but obviously you guys all have. But to me, it's just so embarrassing. Like, but it's similar to Flat Earth in a way, where you know they're kind of putting themselves out there and just trying to be this thing. And well, no, it's not similar to Flat Earth actually, because they're trying to be something that's very respected. So it isn't like that. But yeah, to steal this valor off people where, like you say, they've done years of training and they've been in the battlefields, they've seen their friends die, and then suddenly someone just turns around and puts out a bucket trying to get charity money, and yeah, I'd get very angry if I was in that position to do that. Yeah, definitely. I think you should. I think you should do it, team. Get yourself sort of back up on what all the modern things are and go out and do it. I'd love to see you do that.
Yeah, well, now that if I would do that in person,
I'd love to see team challenge. Yeah, I'd love to see team challenging people in real life, because what a lot of you don't realize about Team is that he is actually only 3'2". So watching him try to challenge people in real life would be hilarious. They just like, is there a fly near me?
Wait, you're also
you saw this. Yeah, both of you. But I mean, you saw this when he was standing next to Nathan Thompson, right? Nathan Thompson was clearly at least twice the size that he is.
Yeah, twice.
And Nathan Thompson's only 5 foot tall, isn't he?
Yeah, he was twice as big, if not 5 times as big. No, Nathan Thompson's one of those people. He probably has maybe 1.5 inches to 2 inches on me, but even me, as skinny as I am, I still weigh more than he does.
Is that penis size or?
Yeah. Well, his brain's empty, and his skull is completely empty. So
yeah, he doesn't have to worry about.
Hey guys, you want to hear a funny story while we're all chatting, dude? I'm dating a first grader.
You're what, Nathan? Sake.
Yeah, but
every time.
But yeah, I enjoyed my time in the military. I think that when I come back, I'm gonna come back hard on Karens, on these anti-maskers, and I don't know how everybody's positioned.
Oh, what is that?
I think we're getting some real bad.
Mic.
Oh no, it wasn't me. It was Speak Truth, but I think he fixed it.
I thought
are you there? Yeah, it's better. It got real staticky for a second. But when I come back, I'm gonna hit these anti-maskers hard. I kind of thought I was gonna get away from that, but I was looking at the stats the other day. Man, we had maybe 3 or 4 days ago, we had back-to-back days of 2,000 Americans dying. That's fucking bullshit. If you're an American and you had any fucking you feel even slightly disrespected by the events of 9/11, okay? Don't you dare fucking talk about fucking what your rights are to wear a mask or to walk around with no mask. That's bullshit, and you can eat shit as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
We are losing American lives by the day, and it's unacceptable. When you say, "Oh, I can't believe these terrorists flew planes into the thing. We got to stand up and fight terrorism because 4,000 American lives were lost." Well, we did that in 2 days. America did that to Americans in 2 days. Fix your fucking problem, people.
I was having an argument with an anti-masker on Facebook today, and they kept saying, "Oh, the flu kills more people. The flu Sorry, but I don't remember. Maybe I'm wrong here, guys, but I don't remember a time where the flu was killing 2,000 people a day, and that's just in America.
No.
I mean, that whole argument is fucking ridiculous. Oh, the flu kills just as many. No, it fucking doesn't. What flu does that?
Yeah.
And one of the if you want to talk about the
Spanish flu,
the actual flu in. Okay, yeah, but if you want to talk about the genuine influenza that everyone gets every year, the flu infections for this year are down over 70%. You know why? Because people are wearing fucking masks.
Right.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought I'm just going to wear a mask. Well, of course I'm going to wear a mask, but also it's going to help stop me getting a cold. It's going to help stop me getting the flu. And do you know what I mean? So it's only for an advantage that way as well, isn't it?
I think the fact that that there's so many fewer people are getting flu this year goes to show that social distancing measures and that actually do work. And if everybody followed them, maybe we wouldn't be having as many deaths and stuff as we are.
Yeah.
And what these anti-maskers don't realize is when they're saying masks aren't working, yeah, you're right. Do you know why masks aren't working? Because you're not wearing a fucking mask, you retard.
Now, hey, real quick, I've been seeing some chatter. And we'll use military talk. I've seen some chatter in the chat about an earthquake that just happened. I think it was I Have a Name was talking about it, and let me see if I can find him. I just don't know where it was at. So, guys, if you could inform us where exactly the earthquake was. Yeah, Mike M says in Bolivia. Yo, what up, MC Toon? How you doing tonight, sir? He's in the chat.
MC2,
He's
yes.
going to be debating. He will be debating Flat Earth Fokker. I think he's starting in about 10 minutes.
Let's be real.
If Flat Earth Fokker is able to actually turn up,
not in jail.
Yeah. Apparently, he made bail, or someone made bail for him. I imagine in Canada, he just said please a lot, and they went, "Hey, you know, man, that's cool."
At least Flat Earth Fokker has better trigger discipline than Natalie.
Jeez, that
My
guy.
God, yeah.
Neither one of them need a fucking weapon in their life. Their stupidity is a fucking weapon, and
they are a weapon themselves.
Yeah.
I did worry actually when I saw that gun in his hand. That's like next level. He should not have a gun in his hand at all. I don't think he's
not
within
at
that
all.
mental capacity.
Exactly. He lacks the mental capability to not fucking do something stupid. You know.
Yeah.
Like. But anyway, yeah. So, Natalie is stupid. He's a bitch.
Yes.
And Flat Earth Fokker needs to wear a fucking mask and stay his dumb ass at home. Flat Earth Fokker, I hope you're out in the chat.
I heard a guy the other day actually. A guy sent me a link, and it was like I think it was a BBC reporter, but she speaks to sort of, well, say people like me, sort of ex-conspiracists and things.
Yeah.
And she'd interviewed a guy. He was an anti-masker. His girlfriend was going along with obviously everything, wearing masks, but he wasn't going in and out of the house. They both caught COVID, and unfortunately she passed away. And he is now turning around and actually coming out and saying, this is real, I've made a massive mistake. And anyone sitting there right now saying, oh, I'm not going to wear a mask, do you want to be that guy where you've basically killed your wife or girlfriend? Do you know what I mean? Like, it is as simple as that. And that really hit home with me.
Yeah,
Hey, Team Skeptic.
Brainy Beaver says to your team, sorry, go on, Phil.
What was your quote about furries?
And you can't put a fucking I didn't say a doctor. I said a furry, you fucking moron. A furry can put on a fucking mask and fuck each other for hours at a time, and you can't wear a fucking mask for 10 minutes? Scary bitch.
Sorry, guys.
It's just James at the end. Sorry, guys. He knows
guys.
he's lost. He's got no chance of moderating anymore. It's just like, sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, guys, I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. I've got to take an Anthony Riley.
Yeah, sure. And
Okay.
then
Cool.
somebody had brought up Brainy Beaver. What was that?
Brainy in the chat says that you're not allowed to die, team. You better get better because then he'll only be left riding my coattails and he doesn't want to be a Connolly again. And I told him he doesn't have a choice.
Just look back at 1776. There's all kinds of information on how to win that war. Like, just following the steps.
Canada are too nice, though.
Canada's one of those places. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you something. There are few places in this world that you cannot invade. Canada is one of them. You just can't invade Canada. Russia is the other one. You cannot invade Russia. It's a military disaster to try to take over either one of those two countries. Canada's safe.
Yeah, I think if you tried to invade Canada, they'd just be like, oh, hey, come in, hey, have a coffee. Would you like some cannabis? You know, you'd be like really confused. I came here to kill you. Why are you being so nice to me? Stop saying sorry. Guys, this is freaking me out. We're just going to go.
And Brainy was doing the ultimate fucking Canadian the other night when he was like apologizing for everything, even things he didn't do. He'd just be like, he would be talking, right? He's like, yeah, fight, you know, you're right. The flat earth is dying. I'm sorry. And you're like,
I think it's just part of their lexicon.
What are you sorry for?
They can't not say sorry. Like when Canadian people are just sitting there in the house not doing anything, every now and then they're just like, I'm sorry, eh? Do you think that in Canada, it's a law that the alarm clock wake-up music has to be the theme tune from Due South?
Oh, what'd you say? I'm sorry?
I said, make me repeat the joke, it ruins it. I said, in Canada, do you think it's a law that the wake-up music on an alarm clock has to be the theme tune from Due South?
I don't get it.
Yes. I don't
Never
know.
watched Due South?
No.
Best thing to come out of Canada.
Oh, that's why I didn't watch it. Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it.
Adrian Clark gets it. At least someone gets the joke.
Well, apart from Jon Snow, have you guys not Game
He's a
of Thrones
crazy
Jon
one, but-
Snow, but yeah,
Yeah.
he's a 5G nutter still a bit, but I think MC Toon is bringing him round.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I
MC Toon
wasn't.
convinced him. That
I
was good
was
to
not
watch.
even thinking. I wasn't even thinking about Game of Thrones when you said that. I was thinking of Jon Snow. But I
might
totally
need to
forgot
put
about
someone in
Game
your
of
chat.
Thrones.
What a compliment that is!
Who?
To be fair, I haven't even watched
Dave Hill just said that Due South sucked. I can't have that kind of talk. That's just how dare you.
Somebody mod Dave Hill now. No,
I'll allow it this one time, Dave. Don't ever say that about Due South.
Oh, I do want to say that it was Bolivia. It was a 4.4 magnitude. Somebody shared this 4.4 magnitude, and I can't remember where the city was. I had it saved, but it's gone now. But yeah, that's where the earthquake was at, and we were talking about. Now, God damn it, there was something I wanted to add. What were we just talking about? Like, it was something I wanted to add. No, it was something else that I can't remember now. I was making fun of Brainy. I had an idea.
And that's so
it
easy
was
to
amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, Brainy still owes me.
Dave Hill just timed out. King Crew just timed out Dave Hill. He didn't mean to.
No, Dave Hill. No.
Oh, although he did insult John Candy, so I kind of understand.
Oh, he didn't insult John.
He said, Due South sucks. Also, John Candy. Dave,
okay.
no.
No, Dave. I love John Candy. Wait, that's his name?
Oh yeah, legend.
That's Team's dad.
One of my favorite ones is Uncle Buck, and then another one of my favorite videos that he's in is, I believe it's called The Great Outdoors with Dan Aykroyd. Oh my God, such an amazing, funny movie. Like Dan Aykroyd's like.
I've got vague memories of that. Yeah, I need to see that again, I think.
Dan Aykroyd's like a rich, brother-in-law. He brings his family down to fucking flaunt all the money he has. John Candy's like some just, average Joe dad, wants to take his family to a cabin to get some alone time, take them away from the world so they can spend some family time. And here Dan Aykroyd shows up with fucking cigar boats and shit. Speedboats not meant for the fucking tiny pond they're on. And I'm not going to ruin the story. I'm not going to ruin the outcome of it, but definitely you guys go watch it. It's an extremely, extremely good movie.
If you guys want to see a really good movie, okay, it's not really good. It's actually pretty terrible, but Escanaba into Moonlight. One of the best shows, TV, movies, there we go, about Michigan.
What was it called again? I missed it.
I could never watch a movie about Michigan.
Into Moonlight.
In the Moonlight.
Well, actually, guys, if you want to see a good movie, I would advise watching an awesome zombie movie called The Inevitable. I've got a clip of it here. Amazing, right? Don't you just want to watch that?
God, it's just so bad. Like,
So
I
bad,
could do that
yeah.
so much better.
I think even I could edit a video better than that.
Oh, hey. Oh, hold on. I just got a notification or a message from the chat that made me realize something. Who's Harry Crumb is one of the funniest movies of John Candy's career. Who's Harry Crumb? Go watch it. It's fucking hilarious. And I don't hate Michigan. I love Michigan.
Better.
Dr. Bob is up there.
Dr. Bob,
So,
yeah. That's
Dr.
what
Bob's
I
up
think of
there.
Dr. Bob. Yeah.
And then there was something else. Let me see. Somebody. Yeah, Mike M says, heading to MC Tunes. I'll watch the rest of the stream later. Yeah, go ahead. If you guys want to go check out MC Tune, we're just bullshitting because Vlad had to leave early, so we're just bullshitting. But Dan Aykroyd, another one of my favorite Solixis. Solixis says, cool runnings. Great movie. I loved it. But I saw you in somebody else's chat, and I don't remember who it was. But we share some common likes, sir. I was glad to see your name in the chat over and somebody else's thing. I can't think of who it is. It was the live show that you saw because I saw you in the chat on the live show. Probably one of the drama content creators. Or the commentary creators. But I was going to say Spies Like Us, Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase. Great movie. Great movie.
Oh, yeah. Chevy Chase is brilliant as well.
Chevy Chase is too dumb to be for his own good, and Dan Aykroyd is too smart for his own good, and they put them together to send them on a mission. Now it's a secret, like agent a black site mission, nobody knows about it. So they're like, we got to have a dummy crew go ahead of us to get, so we can allow somebody to get killed so that the real crew can go in and do what they got to do. And sure enough, it's fucking Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase and the fucking dummy crew. And it's glorious, man. Glorious. I love it. Jackalope Herdmaster is also in Michigan. Another reason to love Michigan. Oh, Barf and Spaceballs. Yep. Huh?
There's quite a few people here from Michigan.
I know. I need to watch what I say about the Michiganites. The Michiganders.
The Detroit Lions still drop less balls than the Cowboys.
Hey, come on now. Come on now. Let's see. Dave Hill. Let's see. No, I haven't watched Borat 2, Mr. Rogers Gaming. Not yet. Not yet. We might. Oh, shit. When my computer gets up.
I tried. I genuinely tried. I got about 50 minutes in and I was like, I'm cringing too hard. I have to turn this off. I literally couldn't look at the screen in portions. I've not had a movie do that to me before, but I genuinely had to turn it off because I was cringing too hard.
And then Dave Hill says, Candy was an answer to DS's best thing to come from Canada. Which I don't remember what DS, what were we talking about for DS? That would be a person, I'm sure. It says, though I admit that wasn't clear, I was timed out as I said, Rush was another better. So your reactionaries can suck my fucking dick. Oh, that's fucked up, Dave. I still love you, Dave. You're a fellow Dave, so I love you. Let's see. Summer Rental. Which one was that, Brainy? That sounds familiar. Airplane is the best movie ever. You can't change my mind. Airplane was
I
good.
mean, it's up there. No, I've got Airplane is something I could watch forever. It is one of the best movies ever. It's infinitely funny. No matter how many times you rewatch it, it's still fucking funny.
Yeah, that was a great time in movies, guys, okay? A time when comedy didn't care
Naked
about
Gun,
feelings.
33 1/3, and yeah.
Exactly. When comedy was
I remember watching Naked Gun.
Funny.
I remember watching Naked Gun 33 1/3, and like they had a whole scene of like taking the mick out of porn scenes in it. And my nan was in the house, and she came over to me and started covering my eyes. She's like, "You can't be watching that." And I was like, "Nan, it's a joke. Just sit down."
Yeah, one of my favorite scenes in that is when he pushes O.J. Simpson down the stairs with the fucking while he's in a wheelchair. He's like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh god, they're hilarious. And then they would just have those like the dummies, like the mannequins would be like every time someone got like ejected in the air, and they cared nothing. They didn't want you to think it was real. They wanted you to know it was a goddamn mannequin. And they were so good about it. Another one, what was it called? World Police, America, Team America, World Police. Is that what it's called? Team America? Yep. Yeah, that's another like movie that was so good. It was over the top, but they rocked the bit. right? Didn't they? They rocked the bit from the beginning to the end. In fact, they rocked the bit so hard, and they let you know they were going to be rocking the bit so hard that they had puppets puppeteering to open this fucking movie. You know, that's when you knew that you were working with that you were watching someone who knew what they were talking about. Someone who was actually like, oh shit, okay, this is going to be something I need to pay attention to. It's not just the comedy. That if they're having puppeteers, and they're about to do puppets through the whole movie, I need to watch it. That sex scene in Team America, greatest sex scene ever in any porn, changed my
10 out of
mind.
10.
What'd you say?
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Would watch again.
Would watch again. Durka Durka Muhammad Jihad. Durka Durka? Durka Durka. That show was so hilarious.
I think I might actually need to watch that tonight again. It's good.
I need to know if Seek Truth, Speak Truth is just so goddamn happy that he can't move, if he's in the middle of having a stroke, or if his video is just frozen.
Do you smell?
He's been having a stroke for a few minutes. We should have done something.
Yeah, right.
We're still within the goal now.
He's been trying to talk to us. All right, so I guess what we'll do is we'll go ahead and read super chats, and I'll reschedule this for you, FoeHammer. I appreciate you coming out because I know where you were going at with that with your evidence. I'm very aware of Skunkworks. Oh, there he is. There he is. Of Skunkworks, and you may have been the one who pointed me out to the what was the other one? The other company you said?
There was Kestrel, Tracking Point.
Tracking Point. That was, I think, was it you that pointed out the Tracking Point site, the site that you could use that would actually account for Coriolis in there? That's amazing.
It actually adjusts automatically. You can do a blind fire shot or blind fire where as you have the rifle, you rack the bolt, you turn off the computer adjustment, and you can still fire a round. But when you have the computer assist on, it'll tag a target, and it will track a target up to 20 miles an hour behind cover and everything else. And when you line that tag back up with the optic, the gun will actually fire. So you will have the trigger depressed, and you'll be lining up your shot, and the gun will fire as soon as it acquires the tag, and it is accurate to 10 inches at 1,000 meters. 10.6 inches.
Wow.
$16,000 though.
Kill shot.
338 Lapua. It can go further. It can go to about 2,000 meters, and still have enough energy to actually get a good effect on target.
What did you say at 308?
338 Lapua.
Oh, 338. Okay.
It's about yay big.
Oh my god, that's huge.
50 is about yay big.
Yeah.
And I actually have some pew food that I could use to show, but obviously won't be on the stream because it will.
Yeah. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll end this tonight, so people can go over and check out a debate on MC Tunes. I'm a big supporter of MC Tune, and
if you want to go and look at that, look at the shirt MC Tune's wearing, and if you want to buy one, just go to my Teespring store.
Now we did have a few things. Hold on, let me go ahead and just do super chats right now. Let's see. Oh, we left off with Mark Beiser. Offering to shotgun me if I turn into a zombie. Offer is still, I know the offer stands on your end. You're still my emergency contact number. So you may get a call about me one day and not have anything to do about zombies. So check to see if I'm a zombie first before you bring the shotgun. You may just need to come for some emotional support. Basic trigonometry for two pounds. Great job, Vlad's wife. Yeah, she did do a hell of a job getting him speaking.
She's the
real mistress.
Yeah, she's the real MVP, exactly. Bella Charge for $2 New Zealand. Come on, Vlad. Show the globe heads how it's done. Maybe we should get Seek Truth, Speak Truth to show him how
Yeah.
globe heads, show the globe heads what it really is, how flat it really is. Jessica G for $2. Go ahead.
No, sorry, no, I was just going to say it's just all about looking at the evidence and accepting that there's people out there that know more than you do.
Yep. They're called flat earthers.
Also realizing that most people know more than flat earthers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even my nephew, like, he's like 7 and he takes the piss out of me. He's like, oh my God, Uncle Craig, like, you thought the earth was flat. Like.
And the George says in the chat, is it just me or does Seek Truth Speak Truth look like the offspring of Conspiracy Cats and Creaky Blinder?
Oh, for sure. 100% nailed it. If somehow CRISPR technology allowed dude-on-dude babies, you would definitely be the offspring of Conspiracy Cats and fucking Creaky. What were you gonna say?
There was the big conspiracy when he first sort of debunked me that we were actually brothers, you know, and
oh God,
yeah, you know, it was just all a setup. So
I've met his brother.
Yeah.
Not long after I came on
Nothing
the scene,
like
and I was, my backdrop was my red wall behind me. A bunch of flat earthers made videos saying that because me and Conspiracy Cats have the same color wall, we're obviously in the same studio.
Oh God,
yeah, that's incontrovertible for 100%.
Yeah.
All right, Jessica or Bella? Yeah, we read that one. Jessica G for $2. Kick his ass, FoeHammer. Team Skeptic is shit. Yes, he is. I hate that guy. Crafty Kilo.
As you can see, FoeHammer did absolutely kick ass. FoeHammer was the clear winner.
Yeah.
This makes him undefeated, and no one can take that away from him.
You know, if you really take it from the perspective of the first person to leave because the other person was just not on their level, then I would have to say that Rad Vlad kicked ass. You know, like he was out of here. He got out of here as fast as fucking possible, and that's RV for the dub. Vlad Blob for the dub. No, I'm just kidding. FoeHammer, I saw or I didn't see your evidence. I saw where you were taking your evidence, and I love the fact that that's not something that's normally talked about in the flat Earth debates. So just hold on to it. We'll present it next time. If you want to add anything to it, since you've already presented one of the sites, if you want to add something to it or anything else, by all means, go ahead and do that. But I want to see your full presentation. So
next time before I start, I would like to ask Vlad a couple of questions. I had some really good ones in here that were just basic physics questions. For instance, what reaches a target first? A bullet, the light from the muzzle flash, or the sound of the bullet? The sound of the gun firing. And I'm pretty sure he would have gotten that wrong, but that's just Hollywood misconception that a bullet gets to a target before the sound does.
Oh yeah, I know.
Did you see the flash first?
You would see the flash, then you would get hit by the bullet, then you would hear the sound.
Yeah.
I guess it would also depend. It would depend at how far away you were, because if the bullet's still traveling supersonic, then you would actually hit. You would wait.
So this is assuming that you're not using subsonic ammunition and you're not using flash hider or suppressor.
That's what I meant. If it was subsonic, not supersonic. Okay. Because supersonic is what you're explaining. It hits you before the sound gets to you. Subsonic the sound would hit you and then the bullet would hit you after that.
And subsonic rounds are pointless and anything that's not 300 blackout or something that's not suppressed.
Yeah.
And all a suppressor is basically a muffler. It makes a firearm quieter, but it also hides the flash.
FoeHammer, have you seen a channel called Demolition Ranch?
Yep.
That's a good. Yeah, I've got into that a bit recently. I just like watching things being destroyed by guns, shall we say?
I recommend the actual worst rapper in the world, Brandon Herrera. He looks very similar to Professor Dave Explains, but with AK-47s.
Okay. Cool.
It's pretty inspiring.
I have a name now. I'm glad you're okay, man. He said that the epicenter was 12 kilometers from where he's at. I'm glad you're okay. You know, that's Excuse me, hold on. Oh God, I don't have my.
Oh, team's off today.
I
Quick,
swear I'm not trying to.
nice to actually chat to you, FoeHammer, mate. Obviously, you know, that would have been lovely to see you and Vlad have a one-on-one. So I really do look forward to if you know, if you can get a good connection to see you in action, dude. That'd be cool. Obviously, not, you know you're a real good guy in the chats a lot and stuff. So it's good to see you up on camera.
You obviously don't know him in the chat.
Yeah,
he's always nice to me.
He's a dick in general.
Yeah. Oh, he's lovely to me. He's absolutely brilliant.
Let me get through these super chats. I'm dying over here. Craft Tequila for €2. Too tired to stay, but FoeHammer, you got this. Yeah, he does. I was giving Vlad false sense of confidence there, because I just wanted to see him perform well. But of course, we all know that FoeHammer has this. NANA for $6.66. Team, is that how you talk to your boss? And I'm fucking upset with you, NANA. Where's my goddamn hell Satan? I needed that, and you didn't have that on there? That's the first time for everything in this world. Jessica G for $2. Rad Vlad conceded before Trump did. Yeah, he did, actually. Gary Iho does a good point. What?
I'll be real here real quick. Vlad really didn't concede. It was just technical issues. And
yeah.
Things do happen. And I really do want
You're far too modest, Fo. You're far too modest. Your arguments were so amazing that it ruined his internet. Just take it, man.
I think my favorite
he was actually like just sitting there going like that because he just didn't handle it, and he just realised like
actually you're right. It wasn't the internet.
That's what I was gonna say. We all thought it was the internet, and it wasn't. That one time when he was just stuck there with that dumbass look on his face. No, he wasn't stuck there. He was just had a dumbass look on his face. Let's see, Gary IOW for 10 pounds. Vlad gonna get eviscerated. Bring it on. I've been drinking and digging hard rock and roll tonight. The neighbors have been enjoying it too. Now I'm here for the entertainment. Get in. Gary, I'm so sorry that we got you so drunk and didn't provide you with a dumpster fire worth bragging about to your neighbors. We will make it up to you, Gary. I promise. The plot hole for $2.
Definitely.
Help. The plot hole get 1,000 U-boats, which are subs for those guys out there that are not in the military. Cheers, Foe for the dub. Yeah, Foe gets the win there. Robert Williams, you're a globe earther. You just get the dub. Life gives you a dub.
It's an instant. I always thought before you could have a debate and just say we live on a globe, and you've won. Technically,
yeah, you've won.
You know, it's just people's perception after that, isn't it? But technically, you have won the debate.
And see that right there, Seek Truth. That's what a philosophy that I have is like, you know, we call these debates, right? These are not debates, right? This is a learning session, but and we're here to see how little learning comprehension our opponent has, because the objective truth about the shape of the Earth is that it's not flat. Okay, there's no if you argue.
There's no debating.
Flat, then you've lost. You know, if you argue against that and you take that side seriously, then you've lost. You cannot win. The only thing you can do is be perfect. If you're perfect, you break even. Any missteps, any kind of giving somebody, not addressing a piece of evidence that your opponent throws out there, that's a loss, because you had the information in front of you and chose not to address it. You know, you gave them a chance to say that the Earth is flat and to show that there is evidence to support it when there is none. So that's why debating objective truths to me is not worth it. It's not worth my time. To call it a debate, to say, let's structure this, let's have a, you get 5 minutes, I get 5 minutes, and let's, compare notes.
It's almost giving them too much credibility, isn't it?
It is giving them too much credibility. However, I do see the value in it. I see the value
it's
in doing
entertainment.
it because it's entertaining. Yeah, it's entertaining.
Yeah. That's it. And like, so even for a debate, say an FTFE debate, even if it caused one flat earther, it's definitely helped 10 more that were on the fence. Do you know what I mean? So you look at it like that, it's still for the good. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's not even about flat earthers, even really, to be honest. So team fight, I don't think you guys realize how big of an impact you actually have in giving people something to strive towards, something to learn. I started watching you guys when I was at a very dark point in my life, and you guys gave me an outlet for that. And you helped me realize that there were things that were worth staying alive for. There are things that are worth learning, and I'd just gotten out of the military. I lost my community. I lost my sense of camaraderie. I didn't know where I was going.
It's hard.
But you guys, I watched one of your guys' debates on Non Sequitur, and I really liked your channel, so I subscribed, started watching, and you guys gave me hope for the future, something to achieve, for lack of a better word. So I will always be appreciative to both of you, even though I troll the ever-living shit out of you, team.
I love it,
I will
man.
appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Never stop. Never stop trolling.
So that just shows what you two guys are doing, teaming FTFE. You know what I mean? Even against Flat Earth or whatever, just let them get on with it. Entertain the people. FoeHammer has just confirmed what you guys are doing is brilliant.
Yeah, and I don't like. I just don't want to take that position anymore. That I'm in a debate against a flat earther. There is no debate. I'll have the discussion. I'll teach them. I'll let them tell me their misunderstandings, and I'll do my best to help them understand it if even I know it. There's obviously people out there that know a lot more about earth sciences than I do, like PhD Tony and a lot of the other people that actually are scientists that do work in all this stuff. I mean, they have a better perspective, but I have a general understanding of a lot of those things, and I can answer a lot of questions that people may have, especially questions coming from someone like a flat earther that doesn't understand, ninth grade science, basically. And that is ultimately what it comes down to. If you paid attention in 9th and 10th grade, you can find yourself not being a flat earther. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful to you, Seek Truth, because I think it's
true.
Whenever I first found out about flat Earth, there was a moment, right? Like they showed me that meme, the meme of the tennis ball spinning and the water flying off, and all the water's beaded, and it's all got the Milky Way looking. And the caption underneath it said, "If Earth was spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, why doesn't the water do this?" And I was like, "Yeah, why doesn't 1,000 miles per hour? Why?" It really got me. But then I thought to myself, it took me 10 seconds to go, oh, wait. The Earth's also fucking 4,000, miles radius.
Yeah.
So when you're
And I
spinning
never made
that
that connection.
fast, when you're spinning that fast and you're that far away from the point around which you're spinning, there's not a lot of force. There's not a lot of centrifugal force pushing out, to try to throw the water off. It still is there. And that's why we see it bulge at the equator. That's why we see a lot of things that happen that are due to rotation of the Earth. But it was something that I didn't catch at first. I didn't understand it at first. Like just seeing it as the meme, not ever knowing anything about flat Earth. And I paid attention in school. Like I took college level fucking science,
Really? Yeah. So.
Yeah. So from when I saw it, it kind of like maybe go, what? And I was like, oh, wait, So anybody that doesn't have that type of education, and there's a lot of people out there that just simply don't. They simply stop after high school, get a good job, or don't get a good job, just work and have a family. Nothing wrong with that. But they don't apply those things, Like when do you talk about centrifugal force and its effects on the oceans when you're working a 9-to-5 job, doing whatever you do? You just don't.
I think everyone wants to feel smart, don't they? Do you know what I mean? Like everyone wants to feel like they are intelligent, and that's where the difference comes, I think. It is that cut-off point. Like you say, my education did not go past GCSEs. I did average, you know, just average in them. I didn't fail anything, but I certainly didn't excel in anything. And that is where I ended up, you know, and a lot of people are in that same boat. I know a lot of people still, even say GCSE level, 90% of people are still going to laugh at flat Earth. There's other aspects that are going to lead you there, but yeah, that's a big part. And that's why obviously Eric Jabay will say, the more educated you are, the more indoctrinated you are, because they're trying to get you against the people that know how to prove them
why
wrong.
do they never see them as being the indoctrinating educator? Because is he not trying to teach you about the flat Earth when he makes his 200 proofs? Why is it everyone else is the indoctrinator, but you are the arbiter of truth? You are the arbiter of true education, true knowledge. Only you can give it to them. And because it's you that's giving them the correct knowledge, by definition, it's not indoctrination. I don't know how they come up with that logical. I mean, they can poop in their hand and tell me it smells nice, but I ain't fucking sticking my face in it, you know?
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know where
That
came
is.
from, but that was thinking of flat
It just
earthers.
made me imagine.
I constantly think of a flat earther not knowing how to fucking wipe his ass and just shitting in his hand constantly and like throwing it
It's
out the
basically
window of the
baboon
bathroom.
levels, isn't it? Like,
baboon
like a
levels,
monkey
exactly.
in a zoo.
Can't put it any better, you know? That's why we only debate these people anymore online, because no matter how much they throw shit at you, it can never hit you when it's online.
And I mean, let's be real. This was supposed to be a debate, but Vlad actually provided me with one of the videos I have in my citations, or if I don't, it will be. His first video on ballistics is perfect proof of Coriolis and Yachtfoss. So I saw that video and I just started to smile because
I bet you're rubbing your hands together.
Seek truth. I don't think you're a Poe, right? When you were Flat Earth, I didn't think you were a Poe. There was something about your videos that were very genuine about the way you felt, right?
Yeah.
So when I watch Vlad, I get the same feeling. I don't feel like he's a Poe. I think he truly believes that the Earth is flat. I'm not saying that he has inside knowledge or anything like that. He's still an idiot. But I do think that he's not a Poe. Do you agree or disagree? Being from somebody that was in the Flat Earth community, do you agree or disagree or do you believe or not believe that he is a Poe as well?
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't say I've seen enough to judge. I'd verge more towards not a Poe, but yeah,
what about
I wouldn't
Mike
rule
from
it
last
out.
night?
Like,
what about Mike from last night on Fight?
I didn't see it, dude. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I thought maybe you'd be familiar with Mike because he's been on fights a couple of times, and I think he's an entertaining person. I just think he's a Poe.
Oh no, I did. No, I'm sorry. No, I did. I did watch about the first hour of that. I think, and that was because I just had to go to bed. But I was verging more towards Poe actually on Mike, but I was iffy, if you know what I mean.
Mike's a Poe.
It takes a while. Yeah, I mean, it takes a while to work it out. Say even Rachie, like I go so up and down on her. I don't think she is, but she says some very things that can trigger people. And obviously, she's had a lot of people speak to her. I know, say, Team and FTFE, you've spent a lot of time talking to her. And to have gone through those chats and still believe in Flat Earth, like, you know, I'm not going to call her a Poe.
You're either a Poe or you're so stuck in your ways that you'll never get out of it.
It's just so misunderstood. You know, it is. And you guys you treated her just as Conspiracy Cats did with me. You were so kind to her, and so there's none of that, like, you're backing her into a corner and, you know, forcing her to stick to her decision. And so, you know, like I said, I actually like Rachel, though. Take the whole debate away. Do you know what I mean? Like, but there's definitely people that are on there for
Rachie's just an
attention.
attention seeker.
That's what a lot of people say. But then, like, again, like she said, that she could be on chats a lot more than she is, if you know what I mean. Like, if she was seeking attention, she could do a lot more than she does, but maybe she says that to cover it up. I don't know.
Poe. I don't think she's a Poe. I just think
No, I
she's.
don't. I don't.
I don't
No.
think that she's necessarily ready to give up flat Earth, though. No matter who
Yeah.
talks to her or how much information they give her, I just don't think
Yeah.
she's ready to give it up. And until
You've got
you're
to
ready to
be
give it up,
mentally ready.
yeah,
Yeah.
to be honest,
Yeah.
it's like any addiction or habit, you know.
Yeah. You've
Ask
got
a
to want
smoker
to give it up.
ask a smoker, right? Someone who smokes cigarettes, if they think cigarettes are going to add years to their life or take them away. Most of them will say, I believe it's going to take it away, but they still do it. Not because they are okay with losing their life, but just because it's such a hard habit to break. It takes when you get so wound up in a habit, it takes some severe self-motivation and self-dedication.
Yeah, massive brain power to.
Dude, it's so hard to break a habit that you're so used to. That, you know, I mean, I've had to do it in my life plenty of times. I've had to change bad habits, and you know, sometimes it's just so convenient to remain, you know, habitually bad, and it's harder to give it up, even though you know the benefit of it. So maybe I don't think she's a Poe, but I don't think she's ready to give it up yet. And I'm sorry, Rachel, if we're talking to you about, as if you're in the third person. Maybe one day I'll bring Seek Truth on, and you and Seek Truth can have a conversation, and I'll stay out of it.
Yeah.
And he can talk to you from a point of a different perspective than I can give you. One from a person who used to be a flat earther and who ultimately made that choice to leave. And Rachel, if you'd be willing to have that conversation, I'll be more than happy to set that up.
Cool. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Let me go ahead and continue on with super chats. And
sorry,
guys, I'm sorry.
I said sorry. I kind of derailed you there.
Oh no, you're good. That's part of the show. In a derailment. This is a bullet train, so be sure to have your arms and legs inside the window before we begin our derailment. Robert Williams for $5. Tonight the role of Rad Vlad will be played by Robert Williams. Derpity derp 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 dumbass shit. You're right, Robert. Some dumbass shit. Oh, Brainy had me rolling last night, right? He was on your stream fight, and Robert Williams sent a message that said, "Hey Brainy, check your chat." And Brainy looks and he's like, "I don't see anything. Unless this Robert Williams is the same guy as Bob Will." He's like, "Oh, Bob Will."
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm like, "Oh my
Robert Williams,
God.
Bob Will.
We just got the whole
Brady.
we got the whole fucking Brainy Beaver brain perspective on that situation, live and direct and verbal and audible. Oh, it was so great, Brainy. Don't ever fucking change. Just when you're confused, continue to talk. Yeah, I love Brainy. He's an amazing person. Let's see. Adrian Clark for £5. Please only ever refer to Rad Vlad as Vlad the Inhaler from now on. I'll do that.
Makes sense.
Vlad the Inhaler and Vlad Blob. I think those are the only two acceptable names for Vlad. Thomas, the Dark Knight Marshal for $5. I got my shirt. Thanks, team. Which shirt did you get? Did you get the Mankini shirt? Because if you did, be careful wearing that out to places where there's lots of women. They will not be able to stay off of you. To
stay near you.
They will literally wrap their legs
near
around you. They will wrap their legs around you and dry hump your shirt.
They will look at you oddly from the corner of the bar and make weird noises when you go over to them. Like, what? Are you talking to me?
Oh, God.
Just
Reaper 22 actual. Oh, Thomas, send me a picture of that shirt of yours that you're wearing your shirt. I'll share it. Reaper 22 actual for $5. I will watch MC Toon because Team is not wearing his mankini. Yeah, I'm not wearing it tonight. But it's always my heart's always wearing one.
Talking about MC Toon, I'm looking at the live chat of his stream, and I just saw Flat Earther say, "Oh, if they're doing that maths religion, then I'm out." He's scared of maths. So scared of maths, he couldn't even watch the stream, guys.
Yeah, I don't get that. I guess because math is not something that's really debatable. You know, you and I can't. You automatically lose when you say 1 + 1 = 2. You just automatically lose. Like, there's no getting back from that. So for a flat earther to pay attention to anything math related, since there's no subjectivity to it, it's just going to go right over their head. They don't understand how they can't, properly describe their perspective of 1 + 1 = 2. Therefore, it's not worth talking about. I
saw a meme the other day.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I saw a meme the other day, and it was say it said a man is standing 500 feet on top of a building. He's about to jump off. Without using gravity, can you tell me how long it will take him to hit the floor? And and this was a question to flat earthers, and I thought then, like, how are they going to work that out? Without gravity in there, I wouldn't know how to work it out, even with gravity, to be honest. But people can, and it will time exactly.
Yeah, let me tell you the awesome part about that question. The question's really a deeper question, right? It's not, tell me how long it's going to take without using gravity. The question that he's asking there is to get them to give you some kind of answer. Because once they give you an answer, you can then take other amounts for the variables, and then you can apply them and say, so basically, based on what you just said now, let's say we have something that's twice as dense. It should fall twice as fast, right?
Like Daniel Pratt's head.
Yeah, exactly. And then once they say, yeah, because they've already said that, the acceleration is due to relative density. Once they say, yeah, and they presented you with something to debunk, then you can paint them in a corner, basically. You can help them paint themselves in a corner. But then that's when they go, oh, fuck math, like, fuck this non-subjective bullshit. I ain't trying to fucking get the 1 + 1 = 2. I want to believe 1 + 1 = 3. Sorry,
the man will hit the floor, and it takes time, but like you say, if 1 + 1 = 4, you can't really change that, and if it equals the same every time you try it, surely it equals 4. It's just, but it's just me. Maths always went over my head in school, and it will never be my subject. I will never understand gravity to the point where I can use equations or anything, but I can accept that. But know that people can, and I'll accept what they tell me now. Do you know what I mean? Like, if there's 1,000 of them and they've all worked it out, they're probably right.
Wait, you're just going to accept what we tell you?
No.
I don't know if you realize,
No,
but I need to just get your credit card number. And then if you give me the 3 digits on the back, I need to know your mother's maiden name. And apparently I was told the password to your bank has been compromised. So if you could just give me your online login, I can sort that out for you. Okay.
And while you're at it, go ahead and throw in the name of your oldest cousin as well.
Yeah, and your first cat.
The town that I was born in. Yeah, first dog. I'll email that straight over, FTFE.
Bella charged
Cheers,
for
man. Thanks.
$5 New Zealand. Let's see. Lonely. I'm so lonely. I have nobody for my own. I don't know what that's about, Bella, but I surely hope you find some company tonight. FTFE for £5. I'm Team Skeptic, and and in a zombie apocalypse, I want FTFE as a friend. I'm quicker than him. Well, most people are quicker than FTFE, but it's not just about that. It's about the perceived brain to weight ratio, right? So I'm lucky because zombies will look at me and go, yeah, he's got maybe 3 ounces of brain, not knowing that that's the densest part of my body besides my penis. For fight, it's a little bit different. For fight, it's a little bit different. They look at him and they go, God damn, look at the massive size of that human being. He must have like an elephant-sized brain. And boy, are they so wrong to realize.
Wait, aren't the brain of elephants actually smaller than ours?
Yeah, but you actually have a Tyrannosaurus Rex brain. You're working more.
They had tiny, tiny brains.
They do.
That means
but yes,
would be safe.
David Oliver. Yeah, me and you are safe. Fight's fucked. David Oliver for £2. National Lampoon's Vacation was funny as fuck.
I liked it.
Yeah, so National Lampoon's Vacation. I want to tell a story about that because I saw this super chat come in and it really made me reminisce something. When I watched National Lampoon's Vacation, the very first one. Well, maybe no. I'm sorry. It was the second one where they went to Europe. I believe that was part 2, was them going to Europe. When the son hooked up with those chicks, that was like the first time I saw tits on TV. And I was like, what? Rewind the VCR, push play, rewind, push play, do all of that left-handed. All of it left-handed.
Do you want to know the first time I saw tits on TV? My dad was watching Porky's on Boxing Day.
Oh, Porky's is another really good movie.
yeah.
Hold on, let me. I'm gonna look up when National Lampoon's European Vacation was. I believe I'm
trying
gonna
to think
guess.
what my first TV titties were.
I'm gonna say that I think it was like 1988. Okay.
A lot of people's first TV titties are when Chesh came on Team's channel.
Oh, 1985. Yeah, right. When she drew those perfect circles on my thing. Yeah, 1985 National Lampoon's European Vacation. They have some really good ones. They have some really good National Lampoons. Again, that's comedy we will not see ever again. Today, the people watching TV, the people watching these movies are so concerned about how their feelings feel. Like, oh my God, my feelings are going to feel so bad if you fucking make that joke. Get the fuck out of here. Now we don't have National Lampoon's European Vacations no more because of you feeling fucking happy people.
Yeah,
Get
fuck
over
your
it. Comedy. Fuck your feelings. Comedy is comedy.
Yeah. We all need
All right.
comedy.
We do.
That's why we look at flat earthers.
Yeah,
Damn
well, yeah,
straight.
true.
Damn straight. All right. I read that one. Let's just skip FTF even though I read it. David Oliver, National Lampoons. David Oliver for £2. FoeHammer, have you ever used a RPD?
Fun fact, I have.
Really?
Not a fully automatic one and not a genuine one. It was a reproduction, but I did get to shoot a RPD.
Let me ask you, FoeHammer, what's the coolest gun you've ever fired?
Probably the Mark 19, to be honest. It's a fully automatic 40 millimeter grenade launcher.
Oh, yeah.
Civilian side of things. That's a hard one. The funnest firearm I've ever fired was a PS90 short-barreled rifle with a full auto pack in it. That was fun.
I would say the funnest and coolest weapons I've ever fired. The funnest was a fully automatic MP5. I did actually get to fire that in the Navy. It's a common, it's not a common gun in the Navy, but you will get exposed to it under certain circumstances. And that gun has no
exposed
recoil.
to a lot.
That gun has essentially no recoil for an automatic weapon.
That is the action, actually. It is a roller delayed action. So basically what happens as the bolt locks up against the chamber, 2 lugs pop out of the side. And the recoil has to force, it's a direct blowback technically still. All of the force from the round is forcing that bolt back, but it has to overcome the locking lugs, which means that it has to take the locking lugs that are now out into the locking ports, push them back in, push the bolt back, bolt reciprocates, loads another round, and it fires, and it repeats the whole process again. And that's why it is such a smooth.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was so much fun to, like, I just didn't even understand, like, how it was so smooth. Like, that's just the best way to explain it. It's smooth, you know? It doesn't jump. It doesn't fucking, it's not like the next weapon I'm about to talk about, which is the AK-47 308 mod. Yeah, that was the coolest weapon I've ever seen. It's called a Saiga AK, Saiga AK. It's modified to shoot 308 rounds, which are decent sniper rounds. Yeah, decent sniper rounds. I mean, I guess they could be used as sniper rounds. There are 308 snipers. So
I have my gun cabinet. It was actually one on here tonight. It's a bolt action though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the one I had was it was semi-automatic, of course, but it's still, there was no bolt action on it. It was just pull, 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 pull. Could you imagine shooting 308s like that? Pull, 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 pull. I'm like, oh my God. Coolest weapon I've ever fired. We used to take, we used to have this little creek bed, and we'd go throw oranges, like, go about 200 or 300 yards down, right, and go throw oranges up or into the water. And then we'd go run down to our post, and we'd wait for the oranges to float in front of us. So we had like maybe 30 targets in the water, and they were moving at a slow enough pace that we could position ourselves far enough back and really take our time shooting the oranges. And if you hit an orange with a 308, it is no longer an orange. It's orange juice at that point. It becomes instantaneous orange juice. So, yeah, I love it. And I would love to get another one and take it out to the range and go knock some fucking shit around.
Well, I am having my experiment after COVID's all over.
Yes, we've talked about this experiment for almost a year now.
Yes, we have. Then COVID hit. There was something that happened last summer. I forgot what it was. And it didn't happen. And the lockdown for all of the COVID stuff, wasn't able to practice, got a little bit rusty. Now me and my team have to start shooting some more.
And by the way, for what y'all, we're talking about doing a demonstration for the Yotvos effect and Coriolis to show that Earth does in fact rotate and is curved. Actually, you can get both of those out of that. Yes. All right, so let's continue on. Yeah, that's awesome though. Sorry, we went on a tangent about guns, guys. NA for now. I'm pulling a brainy beaver. I'm sorry for saying I'm sorry, guys. Please forgive me because I'm sorry. So let's see.
Shut up! I can smell the fucking maple syrup and desperation from here.
I have a Sigfrido Sarabia for $2. It says message retracted. Sigfrido, I hope I said that right. Sigfrido. I'm going to say it in every language until I get it right. Sigfrido Sarabia for $2. If you have a message, go ahead and tag me in the chat and I'll read it out. Robert Williams for $2. Going to tease all of us.
He said, I think he's a flat earther because he said something like, you're all in free fall, say bye-bye to your gravity.
We're not all in free fall.
Well, technically we are. We're all in free fall towards the center of our solar system, along with the Earth. But
well,
which is also in free fall towards the center of the galaxy.
But yeah, well, in regards to Earth, though, yeah, we're not free falling towards Earth because the Earth is keeping us off of our geodesic. So NA for $6.66. I was packing a bowl. My bad. Hell, Satan. Thank you, NA. About fucking time you come around and start acting right. Stuart fucking Christmas for $66 or 66.60 Sega Genesis dollars. Yeah. I love them Sega Genesis dollars. Seek truth, speak truth. Indeed. The high you get from solving a complex math or physics problem is so much greater than just thinking that you're the only one in the world to uncover the conspiracy. It just takes a lot more effort, which is why it's so much more rewarding. And he's right. I want to kind of talk about that for just a second before we move on in super chats. First, Seek Truth, do you want to answer? You want to say something to that before I go on my tangent?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's very humbling to accept that we are all equal. We're just a tiny dot in a massive void of space, shall we say. It just grounded me. You feel like when you find flat Earth, you think you're flying, but you become very selfish and you don't listen to anyone else, and not listening to people is probably one of the worst things we can do. I think is listen more than you speak, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm not sure if I even answered that properly, but that's kind of what I got from it. Not sure, to be honest, but yeah, I think that is that. Is that a super chat that was a while ago?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was
You keep
talking and
muting
I was
yourself.
muted. Yeah, I was muted while I was talking. But I do want to say that so recently, and this goes directly to the super chat here, Stuart. Recently, I re-understood the value of derivatives and integrals, right? This is something that they teach you in calculus. And when I went through it in calculus, I understood them, but I didn't understand their value. And so I've been doing a lot of quantum mechanics lately. A lot of quantum mechanics deals, you have derivatives, and you got to understand derivatives and integrals to be able to understand a lot of the things that are talked about, at least a lot of the equations, for instance. So when I said, okay, it's time to go back and get a brush up course on just derivatives and integrals. And the moment of understanding when it came to me, I was like, oh, fuck, I get it. I finally get it. Oh, now I know why all that bullshit I went through in high school is so goddamn important. Fuck. So yes, but it's moments like those that are so much that just they feel so much better to get, to understand, and to be part of the knowing crowd than it is to be, to sit at home and think about things that aren't necessarily true and to say, well, if I just come up with this somewhat valid theory of my bullshit, then I'll be the only person that understands that. And I just don't think that there is there's any compromise between the two. One is an understanding of how things work and the joy that comes from that. The other is a pseudo joy that comes from thinking that you're about to change the world when you're not. You're not going to change anything. But thank you, Stuart. That was a very, very good point that you brought up there. Let me get over here. Let's see. Daniel Pratt's water heater for $2. Guys, it's dark and scary in here. I can hear him. Oh, he hadn't paid his water bill again, and it's echoing. His voice is just echoing on the inside. It just sounds like he's fucking yelling in a container. Bella charge for 70. Oh, no, I was about to say 75 New Zealand dollars. We all know Bella ain't about to throw Skeptic that. Don't, Bella. I'm just fucking with you. I know you. You'll do it. 1 + 1 equals window. I think you mean 1 + 1 equals window licking, because that's what I do every time I see 1 + 1. Oh, it's the final super chat. Yes, we didn't have a long day today. Rampant for 1,000 claps. I'm Rad Vlad's #1 fan. Dude is off the chain. I like Rad Vlad. I don't care. I don't like him because, I like him because he's genuine. His stupidity is actually genuine. And I don't think he cares that we think he's stupid because he thinks we're stupid. And it's all fun and games. And as long as it's all fun and games, each one of us can have a good time.
Yeah.
Saying that, go ahead.
Oh, no, sorry, mate. I was just going to say, if he's having fun doing it as well, then so be it. He probably never will change his mind if he is so genuine in it. And, if he isn't questioning to look for the truth. So, yeah, bring it on, Vlad. You know what I mean? At least he does come on, and he's quite a regular, I think, with you guys, isn't he? So, props to him. To be honest. A lot of people don't dare, do they?
I'm gonna say he said some pretty disgusting things on my channel that that I had to check him about. But I don't think he was. I think he was trying to be funny when he was saying these repugnant things. And he did come back and apologize. I didn't ask him for an apology. He came back and said, "Hey, sorry about that, guys. It was out of line." So when I brought him on tonight, the very, very, very first thing I said was, "Vlad, no bullshit. Come in, have a good time. People will enjoy it, but none of that bullshit. Check that fucking homophobic, racist, school shootings aren't true. All those conspiracies that you want to fucking have and all that hate that you want to have, put that all to the side and let's be entertaining for a little bit." And sure enough, he's not a bad guy. I just think that he's dumb. He's very, very dumb.
Yeah. Like real dumb.
Like real dumb. But he also thinks we're dumb. So he's well.
Yeah, but only one of us is right. So.
No, we could both be right, actually, guys. I want y'all to know. We could both be right. But, yeah, so I think that's going to be where we end this today. I want everybody to go over there and support MC Toon, man. I love that guy. Had a chance
I'm
to
going to
meet him
jump
in
over
real
there.
life. And I think what he does is underrated. He's very, very good at presenting evidence. I'm just good at yelling shit and telling people to fucking listen to furries and all that shit. But he's very well informed. I've met him in person, and he's a great dude. So go over there and support him when we get done here. We'll close it out.
Yep.
I'm gonna let us walk out, starting with FoeHammer. Then we're gonna go Seek Truth, Speak Truth. Then we're gonna go to Fight, and then we're gonna go downstairs to me. Let's go.
All right. Well, thanks, team. Thanks, Fight, for having me on. STSD, always a pleasure to speak to you, man. I'm glad we got to interact. This is kind of my first time anywhere on YouTube, so I was extremely nervous. My hand, my mouth was dry. I just didn't want to make a fool out of myself. And I'm proud to say that I don't think I did tonight. So thank you guys.
You've done very well.
Let me ask you a question, FoeHammer. When we bring you back on, to take on Vlad, do you think you'll still be as nervous as you were, or do you think that's pretty much gone?
That's pretty much gone. I was nervous because there was like 400 people watching. I've never spoken in front of anybody. The biggest crowd I've ever been in front of was when I was in high school. I was in a emergency medical technician class, and I went to a competition called Health Occupation Students of America. And me and my partner, we were doing demonstrations on CPR and how to do CPR more effectively in a pre-hospital environment. And we took third place in the state, and we were in front of roughly 10,000 people. But I did not speak, so
yeah. Well, I'll tell you, like me, I was lucky. I was lucky to have done music when I was younger. I wasn't successful at it, but
I've heard you were a rapper.
Yeah.
Someone's told me, what was it, Pimpin' or something? What was it?
Pimpin'.
Yeah, man.
Hey, team, before we go out tonight, then you need to play your bitch lasagna. That's how you should end the show, with your bitch lasagna.
Yeah, let me pull it up because I gotta access it. I believe it's in my Google Drive. Let me see, because I don't have my computer, so I just don't have the actual song. Let's see. Okay. Oh, look, I do have it. Oh, wait, I have the thing. I gotta find it now. Oh, I found it. Okay, so that song, we'll play that song as we get out tonight. But I want to give everybody an opportunity to say their goodbyes properly before we actually do that. So, Speak Truth, it's on you. Go ahead.
Brilliant. Yeah, FoeHammer, mate. Excellent to see you here, buddy. Hope to see you again. Obviously, Vlad had technical issues, so next time you're on, I'll definitely be in the chat to watch. Maybe, hopefully, even jump onto mod if the opportunity's there. FTFE, legend, just absolute superstar, mate. Love you, mate. Cheers for sort of backing my corner a little bit recently, so respect for that.
No, mate, Jose is just a pure dick.
Listen, bro.
You have everything on him, don't worry.
SOS has got your back, bro. You can count on that. Fuck everybody else. You're rocking the SOS badge right now. So,
mate,
welcome to the crew. Welcome to the Winners Club.
I'm a proud badge owner. I'm very proud of that. And teammate, like you said about that video earlier, I would love the opportunity to come back on and debunk myself. So,
and the thing is I still have a lot of Flat Earth followers, even though I haven't done a lot of Flat Earth in the past or recently. I still have a lot of Flat Earth followers. So, like people that watch Flat Earth stuff. So the moment that you do something like that, that'll be such a popular video. Like people would really like to see, even if we do it like in a private setting where we just set it up like this in a vMix call, not live. We'll just do it private. We'll edit it together, make it look all proper. And throw in the proper dingers and the ding counter and all that. And we'll just see how many dingers old Seek Truth, Speak Truth. How many
Oh,
dingers does he get? You know?
yeah. It's cringeworthy, and there's going to be a lot of things. But yeah,
There were
cheers,
a
mate.
lot.
Thanks
There were
for
a
having
lot.
me on, guys.
You look happier. Let me tell you something. You look
I'm
happier.
so happy.
Yeah.
You look
I'm
better.
so happy, guys. Yeah.
I'm happy
Peace.
for you, man. I really am.
Keep
Fight.
it global,
On to
that's
you.
what I'll say.
Yeah. Fight.
Well, just another display of flat Earth stupidity and inability to tech. Well done, Vlad, for backing up the flat Earth side exactly as we expect it to happen. Thanks for having me on, team. Always fun.
Well, I appreciate you coming on because I told you could have taken the night off if you wanted it, because it was anytime you need a night off, take one. I've taken plenty of nights off. I'm not really feeling these flat Earth debates anymore. Being a part of them, at least. I would love to mod them, but like tonight, I was really looking forward to sitting back and letting FoeHammer show what he's learned from people like me and you and put his own perspective on it. Because like he said, he's watched us debate before. This was his first debate. Obviously, FoeHammer, this seems like something you maybe want to do a few times in the future. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I think it's a great start. Even though this was a failed attempt, it really broke the ice for you, you know? So it would make it easier for you to have this conversation with Vlad the next time around. Let's see. Again, thank you, Fight, for coming on. Do you have anything else to add? Do you have anything coming up?
I should have a debate tomorrow with a dumbass that's been emailing me. So that should be fun. And I'm still working on episode 50 of Flirts Are Idiots.
I was just about to say, I'll get you mine. I got to get my computer back on. And now I'm going to have, oh, God. I just realized something. No.
What?
No. Oh my God. I don't have the work I just did for you. Because I just fucking upgraded my computer again, man. Everything. Oh my God. I didn't even realize I hadn't done it because I was like, oh, you know, I just upgraded. I'm upgrading again. I'm going to get a fresh install to make everything run properly. And I didn't fucking save your goddamn After Effects file or your Premiere file I was working on. It won't take me a long time to get it back. It'd take me 15 minutes to put it back together. But god damn it, I hate doing things twice. Not only twice, but now fucking 3 times. I fucking hate repeating myself and doing things over and over. And this will be the 3rd time that I've put this video together for you, Fight.
Well, it'd be great then, wouldn't it?
I mean, yeah, I hope so. My part's funny. I don't really say anything in my part. I'm just going to play clips of Nathan Thompson, but
that's all you need to do.
But he's stupid, so he speaks for himself. Now, I guess that brings everyone on to me for my goodbyes. Thank you, everybody out there in the chat. Thank you, everybody who was... Yeah, right. We're going to play that in a second.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate y'all's support. I appreciate y'all being there while I'm going through this, this time of illness. I have no fucking clue. Wish me the best tomorrow, because the last thing I want to find out is that I've got something majorly wrong with me. Now, the thing is my doctor's already done the test to make sure that, like, I'm not dying from STDs or AIDS or anything like that. That's all been checked. But something is going on with me, and I don't know what it is. Has me a bit concerned, but I've got a good doctor. He's a family friend of mine. He's very intelligent, and if there's anybody that can figure out what's wrong and get me on the right path to getting myself back to being healthy, it's him. I've got a lot of confidence in him. So thank you, everybody, for sticking around and putting up with me while I go. Oh, that's the other thing. I haven't put out a video in a few weeks. As soon as I get my computer back up and as I get that done for Fight, I've got 2 videos coming out on my own before the end of this month. 2 videos and 2 more live streams for you guys before the 30th. So
that's pretty much what I've got planned as well.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Oh, and next Monday is the most exciting one for me. Sorry. Flat Ferdinand is coming back. That's going to be fun because, as we all know, planes go Z, 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 Z.
So, see, I put him in the same boat as Vlad 6 months ago, 8 months ago, where I wasn't sure whether he was a Poe or not. Franz, right? Franz Ferdinand, Flat Ferdinand,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't remember.
Whose actual name is Franz.
Oh, I know. Remember, I said that, and he was like, "Thanks for doxing me," and I was like, "What do you mean?" Like, I had no idea that was his name. I was just like, I guess it was like
given your surname is Ferdinand. You're gonna say Franz, you fucking moron. I asked him if he knew who Franz Ferdinand was, and he didn't know that.
Stop making me laugh.
Yeah,
I almost die every time I laugh, so please don't make me laugh. But that was hilarious when he was like, "Stop doxing," or what you? Okay, so I guess you're just gonna dox me. I was like, "Fuck you talking about?" Like, I have no clue that your name is Franz. But
don't forget, team. This is the guy that literally called me a witch because I use maths.
Yeah. Now, see, here's the thing. I think he's genuine. Something tells me he's genuine. He could be Poeing me, and we'll know with time. You know, all truths will come out with time. As speak truth, seek truth over here. You put enough time into searching for the truth, whether you like it or not, whether you thought that was going to be the truth, will present itself to you. It's up to you to see when it's presented and to grasp onto it and to change your way of thinking. Because if you continue to believe that something that's demonstrably not true is true, then you're only going to make yourself look stupid as fuck and like a fucking idiot. And if I had a dingle, I'd goddamn ding it. Saying that, oh shit, hold on. I forgot to import the video. Let me import the video real quick so we can play this and get out of here.
Team failing before even gets to the outro.
Jesus Christ, I know, right? Shit.
What do you guys think of Dell? Do you think he's a Poe? He's literally the one that confuses me the most.
No. I do. I think he is a Poe. I actually think he's a fairly intelligent person. If you want to know the truth,
I mean,
I think he's fooling so many people, and he knows he can get away with it because he's fooling idiots. So
okay, yeah.
I agree.
I'm so confused with him.
His body language is all over the place. You'll notice a lot of self-comforting gestures. His face doesn't match what he's saying in terms of emotion. His anger isn't genuine anger.
Okay.
It's hard to describe micro expressions without seeing them, so I recommend Paul Ekman.
Right.
The father of micro expressions. There's 6 basic ones, and they are very useful.
Cool. Yeah.
See,
I've had him again tonight saying, "Oh, come over on my channel. You don't dare." And he said, "I'm not going to come onto a monetized channel." So my last comment back to him was basically, if we do, you choose the charity. Any money that's made, I'm sure we can get the channel to donate any super chats to any charity you want. I've had nothing back since. So, yeah, he's ran away again.
All right, I'm looking for my for this video, this song of mine that I did, but it's getting kind of hard to find. Hold on.
You got a video as well?
Well, no, I say video, but it's not.
Right.
It's not really a video. It's actually just a.
I wanted to see you like with a
MP4.
big gold chain on and.
No.
Yeah.
God damn it! I hate fucking Firefox. Where did it download it? Where does it automatically down videos to? Oh, there it is, right there. Found
Not to just downloads.
God damn it! I know, no, not to just downloads. That's the thing.
Because that would make sense.
It's in his downloads, but I just looked there. Son of a bitch. Okay. It's there. Hold on. I'm opening it right now so we can get the fuck out. Oh.
Get back.
Hush. I don't work well.
I just played the Nathan Thompson one.
That works.
All right, guys. That's where we're going to end it today. Thank you so much, everybody. And for those of you that are... Oh, Multi-Tom-Tom. Look at that idiot in the chat. Multi-Tom-Tom, when are you going to come on here and have a conversation with us, man? Come on, let's do it.
He's too scared.
FoeHammer's looking to take a bite out of somebody. Why should we settle for Vlad? Why don't we go to the ultimate source of all flat earth stupidity, Mr. Multi-Tom-Tom? That's what we should do next. Multi-Tom, reach out to me if you think you have something worth talking about. If not, which you don't, I understand. Other than that, I'm Team Skeptic. This is Bitch Lasagna, and we're out.
Hey guys, what up? Aren't you tired of all these whack-ass flat earth songs? Yeah. And we can't let T-Series win. No. So everybody, subscribe to PewDiePie. Haha! Globe Earth or Flat Earth, whichever will it be. If you're a Flat Earth idiot, then listen up to me. When it comes to the Earth shape, ain't no mystery. It's been a globe for several centuries. You should check your history. Newton, Copernicus, and Eratosthenes. And lately we've been killing Flat Earth with NDG to the T. So when it comes to science, do you really want that drama? Keep in mind that you're 40 and you still live with your mama. Tell a bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Flat Earthers ain't nothing but some bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. When Flat Earthers are hungry, they go crying for their mama, saying bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Flat Earthers ain't nothing but some bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Flat Earthers ain't nothing but some bitch lasagna. Who the fuck is Jizzle? And why I wanna kick him? His whole channel could disappear and nobody would miss him. Orphan Red is sick in the head, but she got my vision on her vibes. And Bacana getting wet with scientism. Nathan Oakley is a joke. Nathan Thompson is a bitch. Nathan Roberts is that punk that ripped a book meant for kids. TV, your rap's whack, my track's lit. And Daniel Pratt, you're a piece of shit. Flat Earthers are some bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Flat Earthers ain't nothing but some bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. When Flat Earthers are hungry, they go crying for their mama, saying bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Flat Earthers ain't nothing but some bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Flat Earthers ain't nothing but some bitch lasagna.